You guys are tuning in to the Lavish Journey
podcast. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
3, 2, 1. Ladies and boys and girls, welcome back to the Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gaines, and here today with my brother, Freedom.
What's up, y'all? How you living? How you feeling? Welcome back to another episode.
Hey, we got hella special guests in here today.
Hella
special guests in here today. We got our sister Lex over here.
Hey.
Ooh, that's that girl Lexi.
We got our sister Jay over here.
What's up?
Damn. There goes Jay.
We got our brother Dony T back in here.
The swaggiest nigga in the room.
How you feeling today, Freedom?
I'm feeling good, man. You feel me? I'm just glad these elections and all this shit is over.
It's not over yet.
No, it's about to be over.
What you
I don't care about niggas voting no more. I ain't got to hear about on Ricky Smiley at 7 in the morning.
No more text messages.
No
Oh
more
my God,
message.
those text messages crazy.
I don't know how y'all got my number, but next year, best believe it's changed. So I just want people to go back to living their ordinary life. You feel me? Because after this, it's gonna be kind of the same again. You feel me? Trump might not be in there. You know, it's looking like Biden might win, but it's just like, get on with your life. It's so much more than just these elections. People be stressed.
This is the first election that I experienced that it went on to the next day. You know,
Yeah.
usually that night you find out who won. I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, let me see who won. And they was like, yeah, they're still counting the ballots. I was like, what the fuck you mean you're still counting the ballots? And now it's 8:11 p.m. November 4th, and we still don't have a winner?
He only needs 6 more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Biden.
Oh, wow.
Man, he only needs 6 more.
He's about to beat him.
Yeah.
Nah, don't need. Listen.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we gonna wait.
Hillary did when the partners.
So y'all think they finessing?
What you mean by that?
I don't know.
That whole thing is finesse.
Yeah, everything seemed a little sketchy. You know what I mean? It's been over a day and everything. I don't know. I'm not into politics too much, but I just know that it's been over a day and we still don't know who it is. Almost going into 2 days.
They said they got into.
I heard it was like the 16th or something.
Yeah, they got time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's actually extended. We just haven't been in this predicament
Yes.
before.
Because usually
Really?
people are there in the polls. Like the pandemic has caused people to not be able to be.
They got anxiety,
in a
so
group.
everybody built it in.
You know, polling
That's
places are
wild.
different now. They're spread out. You can only have so many people in there. Social distancing, stuff like that.
Whoa.
Different.
I think that might have been the plan the whole time, though.
Of course, yeah. Let's just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But before we get started, let everybody know what y'all do. Love to know about y'all podcast, y'all music. We got a lot of dope creators on here today, so go ahead.
Damn, we got artists.
We got some artists on
We got
here.
some artists.
Okay, do you want to go?
You go first.
Okay, well, thank you, girl. All right, well, again, I am Lex. My name is Alexis Oatman. I am a general assignment reporter for Cleveland.com. That is my gig. That is what I get paid for.
Okay, you got a ticket on you. You hiring?
Don't white people crazy. Anyway, no. And, you know, for the realness from my heart and my soul, you know, I will be starting my own podcast coming out, Black Girl Confidential. Follow it on Instagram. That's going to be something that I do. And I also am a digital content creator. So I make little Instagram videos. Follow me again on Instagram. I am Lex.
You do it all.
Okay, Lex.
I'm about to say,
okay.
Lex in her bag.
I feel it.
Go
Keep it going, my sister.
Okay, so my name is Jay Leshelle. I am first a mother. I have a podcast and blog called Love Sis, and I'm a music artist and I sing R&B music.
Dope.
So.
You do it all. I definitely saw your music. I think that's why I've known you for before everything was the music.
That's probably how we end up following each other, honestly.
Yeah. So keep that going though.
I'm trying, you know, it's hard being a mom and whatnot, but
Hey, you doing it though. You doing your damn thing.
thank you.
And how long you been doing music for?
Oh, I was like 17 when I started, so almost like 9 years.
You an OG at it, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Keep
All right,
that
we
going.
ready? Play your single. Hold on. What's the
I mean, we
name?
could. but we don't have to do it right
that's
now.
like
Oh,
a
yeah.
first. Y'all stay tuned.
Hey, go for it. This is the time to get your promotion on for real.
It's a great way.
Well, whenever y'all ready, I don't mind.
All right,
We
that'll
can
be
play
it. Hey, y'all stay tuned. Whoever's listening, watching, we're going to have a little, you know, production at the end of this.
What about you, brother Dony T?
Oh, yeah, you know, I go by the name of Dony T. Can y'all hear me?
Speaking to Mike a little bit.
Speaking to it, I go by the name of Dony T. Y'all can follow me on Instagram right now
or you can help me help you and go to Apple Music, Tidal, whatever your support platform, and type in Dony T and go listen to that No Such Thing as a Coincidence, because it ain't no such thing as coincidences.
I like that.
Okay.
I like the name of it.
Did you plan that
Oh,
out?
yeah.
Or
You already know I planned that out.
Yeah.
What, like you talking about like right now?
Yeah.
No, that just came through off the head.
Whoa.
He was sitting there. That brain was ticking.
So what's the word of the day, brother?
Truth.
Truth.
You know, one of my essential and enlightening tips for the day is we grown. Just tell the truth. You feel me? Like,
A lot of people don't do that though.
a lot of
Come
people.
on, motherfuckers out here be just lying their ass off. What's it
Yeah.
called again? Pathological liar.
Yeah, pathological.
Yeah.
Why do you all feel it's so hard for someone to just simply speak the truth? You feel me? Or it could be you, like, because I've lied.
Of
hella
course, I have too,
but
yeah.
Why was it so hard?
I still be perping a little bit, but honestly, I think because I care about other people's feelings too much, and that's could be an excuse for my own self. I don't know. I don't lie too much no more, but I used to, just to hide my own shit. Because I fuck up and do something real bad. I didn't do that, you know what I mean? To cover my own shit. So I guess honestly, to cover your own ass up. I don't know. That's the best answer I have
Have you got caught up in that situation after you lied your ass off?
all the time.
Yep, me too.
I don't win. I think I go home. I done got away with it.
Yep.
What about this? And I'm like, oh shit! Oh,
She picked up the phone.
Yeah.
You said,
You
I'm
said,
shaking in my
yeah.
Ever
boots.
before? Yes, like,
Hell
up your
yeah.
phone. Oh,
That book.
shit.
That shit hurt.
Y'all better dap up. I seen it.
Woo! It happened to me at the worst
Be like,
situation
nah.
ever.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I've been
I
in
never been through that either.
No.
Y'all haven't
Nobody
been through
looked through
that?
your phone.
I mean, I looked.
He said y'all
through
ain't been through
someone's
that.
So what?
once.
You look. So what do you find? Do you find anything? You know?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's how it be.
I ain't trying to break my own heart. If I gotta feel like I gotta look through your phone,
It's already over, right?
it's a problem.
It's done
Because
at that point.
you bringing the crazy girl out. Now
You
I'm looking
setting
through your
yourself
phone,
up,
I'm making
yeah.
up
Nobody wants to be
scenarios.
crazy.
I'm
Hey, it be
alone.
like that. You like, nope, this nigga cap.
Have you ever went to somebody's
I
phone
gotta
before?
pop up at your job.
I have before, and she deleted all her text messages, and I was
Oh,
like, okay,
that's the sign right
that's the
there.
sign.
That's the
She's like,
sign.
I do this every day. I was
There you
like,
go, bitch.
Why?
yeah, I was like,
Why are you deleting
I
them
do this every day. I was like, you know, I was young at the time. Whatever. Okay, I know she lying, but it's cool. But
Right.
yeah, I did that for, and you is right. It bring the
Look through
crazy out of
somebody's
you.
phone. Hell yeah,
Like, yep.
It fucked me up because I was just like, damn.
See,
Like,
you
I
see, like
ain't
what
that
you gotta
important.
do. You gotta go to their best friend thread.
See,
That's
that's
what you gotta
too
hit 'em
much
with.
work.
Yeah, because
This young me speaking. This young me speaking. It's not me no more.
This is too much
But then
work.
you do get all the scoop because you're like, all right, y'all talking. You feel me? Like you're gonna be open and honest with your best friend.
I was real bad.
Right.
I hit a journal one time.
Oh. Somebody
No,
read
you
my journal
didn't.
one time.
Yeah.
It was
petty.
time to go.
That's
It's
my
petty. It's time to go. It was time to
It
go.
was time to go at that point.
It was time to go. It was time to go. I should have just went.
Somebody read my journal, and I wanted to whoop her ass. I ain't gonna lie. No, seriously,
No,
that's
is
like
how you feel. That's personal.
It was time to go.
Man, that's no joke.
That's the real secret.
Yeah, that's like
That's your own personal everything.
That's like somebody break into your house down near. That's how that felt for real. It's like, hey, what you doing looking at? But yeah,
Yeah, that's that backup.
how do you handle that situation?
Oh, I spazzed out low key. I'm like, so you want me to go through all your shit? Give me your phone. That's all I said. Just give me your phone right now. You feel me?
Did you go through it?
No, she didn't give me it. But it was just one of the, like, I mean, that's just it was just equal to that. You feel me? Because one, I accidentally left my journal over your spot, and she like, oh, I'm about to read it. No, you're not. I'm like, just keep it there. I'll be back tomorrow to come pick it up. Oh no, I want to read it. I want to see how you feel and everything.
She already read it at that point.
Yeah.
She started reading it while we on the phone, and so I'm low key spazzing out, and I just hung up. You feel me? To show like, be angry. Maybe she won't read it because you're so angry. Nah, she read the fuck out that. She's like, oh, you go through some deep emotions, Z. Like, I'm just sorry that you've been feeling this way. I'm like, yeah.
You broke up with her?
Now, do you break it with her at that moment, or do you wait like a few days? Or
I
few
waited a
weeks?
few days.
Okay.
I'm classy.
Classy. What makes that
You know what?
classy?
I thought about it. And,
I thought
this
about
isn't
it.
gonna work.
I had to let it ponder on my spirit. You said, Jesus.
I mean, sometimes we got to do though. I guess. The older I get, though, I'm more of I cut off real quick now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Don't
yeah.
ponder. Don't. Especially like, if you want to dump me, don't wait. Just do it.
That's that
do
truth,
it.
right?
No,
Just
so
do it.
I can start the healing process because I hate the sad and now I want to eat bullshit and It's a whole
Just
thing.
dragging it
You
out.
gotta start writing. I just write a diss track.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's
just playing.
yeah. I never thought about doing that.
She ain't capping. She telling the truth.
Might just get some studio
For
time.
real.
I mean, I think
There
that's
you
good.
go.
Studio time.
It's a form of expression.
it out.
Yeah. Have you
Actually,
ever?
I feel so much
Go ahead.
better.
I was about to ask, have you really done that? Like, written not a
would-
dish, but like, this
It wasn't
song
a
is about
diss
you.
track, but I do have songs about people, and they know that it's about them. So,
Oh, have they ever like? I know this song's about me. Have they hit you up in the DMs?
nah,
Oh, okay.
nah. But I have sent it and been like, yo,
Oh, you sent it to him.
It's you right here.
Oh,
Listen
you
to this.
cold hearted.
It's you.
Dang.
this is how you made me feel. So,
And
okay.
how was
It's
their
real, though.
response to that? Were they salty?
They just be like, oh, that's it. They never really have anything to say.
Yeah, I guess it
They
is.
feel
Like,
it
what
for
can
real,
you
though.
say?
They feel it.
I'd have been like, damn, that's deep.
They feel it. They waiting on the video
No,
too.
but anytime you're dating an artist, like you risk yourself becoming a muse without you even knowing.
That's every trip.
Mm-hmm.
You're always a muse if you're dating an artist.
Definitely.
But that's beautiful though. I mean, because sometimes you bring out the person's deepest and truest form of themselves.
Yeah.
You
Right,
know,
though.
within it.
Yeah.
So I think that's beautiful to be dating an artist and be their muse because you can see beauty within you or see
Until
the
you
dark.
fuck up.
I mean, hey, then that's your problem.
Then everybody know.
that's your problem at that point. But
Facts. I agree, man. So what's today's quote of the day, my brother?
quote of the day: evolving means I'm not who you remember me as. So how have you all evolved within, your lives? What's a version of yourself that you're like, I used to struggle with this, I used to do this, but I'm free from that?
Well, I stopped eating like meat.
Oh, how long?
Yeah. So like 4 months, I'm just a pescatarian. All I eat is fish. Yeah, I'm trying to cut out dairy now. What else? I started doing yoga around the same time as well, and then I started running too. Things I just never did before.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on that
Yeah,
spiritual
that's pretty
journey.
good.
Yes.
Keep it going.
Trying.
I need to get on that level. So you said you only pescatarian means you only eat fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it chicken?
Is it chicken?
It's like fish,
Just fish?
shrimp,
Just fish, stuff like yep.
lobster.
Shrimp.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Damn.
Oh.
Why is lobster and shrimp in there? I never got that.
Yeah.
Because they're of the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not really good for you, though.
No, yeah, and I don't really eat that often. I mostly just eat a lot of salmon.
Yeah,
I
salmon
do
slab.
too.
And some tuna slab.
I like bean burgers.
You know, I've been eating a lot of veggie burgers, black bean
Yeah,
burgers, those
yeah.
things. Those are great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tried
fantastic.
it. and I didn't like it.
Incognito.
Word. You didn't like it?
I didn't.
Word.
What?
You didn't like them?
it.
You need to have incognito or the Impossible Burger.
You need to
Okay.
come over one Friday when we're cooking them, and
Okay.
just slide
Sounds like
you
an
one.
invite.
Boom, you feel me?
I haven't had a good experience yet, so
When you have the right one, like especially if you go to or if you order out from like a restaurant, like where they're like actually cooking the patty, because if you get if you get the one you got a microwave, it's gonna be disgusting.
Ugh.
If you get the one that's like an actual patty that you gotta cook on the stove,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the one that tastes good. So you gotta go get a real one, an authentic one. You gonna like it then.
Put some nice little seasonings
I'ma
on it,
try
some
it.
Dress
herbs,
it up.
freak it up a little bit, make it taste splendid. You'll be like, oh, this.
I put too much barbecue sauce on mine. Like I had some sweet potato fries and a black bean burger, and it was so bland.
Oh.
I niggified it. I got
See,
the
that's what I
barbecue
was gonna
sauce.
say.
You got to.
Yeah.
You put some hot sauce on it.
No hot sauce. They didn't
Oh.
have none, unfortunately.
No.
Shout out to you, Shelly. But no, I just put
Give a
some
shout out to
barbecue
you,
sauce on
Shelly.
it. Yeah, it was good though. I like the sweet potato fries.
Oh, I love
That was
them.
really good.
I used to be
But-
a big hater of sweet potato fries.
Really?
I'm like, why is this real? Why are we eating
Oh,
this?
Them
so, so
yams?
you was too cool.
Yeah, basically.
It was like,
Okay,
it was-
okay.
Yeah.
I love them,
Oh, I
especially
love
when
them.
they're
That's what I'm
crispy.
saying.
They so
She said,
I got some in my freezer. Might make them when I get home.
Hey, burgers to beer, they got some good ass ones. You feel me?
I keep hearing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what you waiting on?
Where they at? Did they close? I thought. Burgers to beers.
I don't think so. It's on Aurora.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Oh, she out
shit.
the way.
Oh yeah.
It's on this one on Aurora.
Wait.
like in Bedford.
They have the
Okay.
Luther Burger there.
The Luther Burger.
I want to get it, but you can get it with the Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, go to Melt too. Melt has some.
They just
Melt.
closed Melt.
They closed
Yeah, I
them.
saw an article about it yesterday.
R.I.P.
I don't know of all of them, but the one in Cleveland Heights, I know they
That's the
closed.
only one I went to.
Oh, yeah. They changed the hours to like the weekends, and now it's It doesn't exist anymore. Yeah.
Damn, it's a lot of business.
Let me do a fact check though. Let me make sure. But yeah,
So let me do a fact check and make sure.
a lot of business closed though because of the pandemic.
Yeah, ice cream spot closed down.
You think they gonna bounce back?
I'm about them businesses shit. You feel me? I be telling people this. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna bounce back or not, but I feel like this is the time for us, if we don't own any businesses, to kind of look into that. Look into buying those those buildings. They real cheap.
Yeah.
They are.
They real cheap.
And just use them for places for artists. You feel me? Like, especially being an artist, this is something we can really invest in because you believe in it. You'll go there. You're looking for another place besides B-side or you feel me or downtown.
Yeah.
You want some new avenues to kick it at or be like, oh, this is just it's a vibe here. That's what Cleveland people all about. We looking for a vibe. So invest in some places and put your little twang on it. Color it, paint it nicely.
And it says right here, by the way, Cleveland Heights Melt Bar and Grill is permanently closed.
Damn.
It's closing.
Oh, so it ain't done yet.
I guess they're on the way out.
Well, I'm gonna order
Maybe they
pizza
have a
tomorrow.
sale.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
order tomorrow.
Nah, I probably can't eat anything from there.
You can eat a grilled cheese.
Oh, they got some good.
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
You
I'm
don't
trying
eat
to stop
cheese?
eating dairy. I'm trying to
Oh,
stop.
so no more ice cream, yogurt.
Yogurt ain't got.
Yogurt
A lot of
is
sherbet.
good. Yeah.
Ice cream.
You can eat sherbet, right?
Yeah, I can get like dairy-free yogurt, but then I gotta go to Whole Foods or something like that.
Go to the Asian market.
The Asian market. See, you know something I don't
You
know.
feel me? What is it called? Mochi? Nah, ain't it mochi?
That's actual ice cream in there.
Oh fuck me. Never mind. I'm lying to you,
Yeah,
but
see?
okay.
The Asian market. Where's that, downtown? You
Like
talking
on
the one
30th.
going towards downtown?
Mhm.
I took a lot of people there. I do Uber going that way, and I took a lot of Asians there, and they love it over there.
Oh, it's nice. We went.
Yeah.
It was a festival during the summer and had a blast. You feel me? The food. You just got to be open to trying new things. That's hard for our people sometimes. Just to try some,
We like
especially
fried
food.
chicken.
They got that shit. You
Oh,
feel me?
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
hell yeah, they fry some chicken. They know what's up. Get the black man.
I actually do
Fried
this
chicken.
thing on Tuesdays. They're not doing it anymore right now, but it's called Strange Things with Sequoia. And she gets these like things from the Asian market, like the candy and the chips
Yeah.
and stuff. And we just go down the line and taste the stuff. It's disgusting.
Oh.
But
I was waiting for a positive. She said it's
no,
gross.
it's gross, but it's an experience for sure.
And what's it called again?
Strange Things with Sequoia.
Now, is that like on Instagram or something, or y'all just meet up and go eat?
So we just meet up and we go and they buy it and they just lay everything out and we just go down the line.
You should ask
Oh,
and see
yes.
if the Lavish Journey can
That's
join.
tight for sure.
That'd be
That's a good ass
awesome.
idea.
I'm not gonna taste nothing, but I'll watch.
I record.
Yeah,
I'll
try
record
this.
it for y'all. Yeah, go ahead.
Try this. Eat this one
I
right
had the
here.
camera right behind you.
So they had like this chip that was like lobster or something. It was disgusting. No, it's not good. It wasn't good.
At all.
Then they had it. No,
Oh.
not at all.
Dang.
They had us drink like it's called Swallow Nest something.
I
It's
don't
like
the name
it's
of
like
that.
Swallow off.
Swallow.
yeah, it's
Swallow
like
me.
bird saliva almost. Yeah, like the stuff that they used to build their nests and stuff.
Ooh,
How they got it, I
100%.
don't know, but we didn't know what it was until after the fact.
Oh, swallow nest.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
It's literally a swallow's nest. Like,
Yeah, no.
Oh, what the hell? Who drinking that?
It was nasty.
Somebody probably drinking a whole gallon of it.
Well, they're telling people that it's good for your skin. It makes you,
It
Oh,
probably is.
You be crazy. It's
Age
crazy about
backwards.
stuff.
What?
A lot of stuff that's good for you tastes gross, like bone broth. Ugh.
bone broth.
My mom actually makes amazing bone broth.
But it's good. It's good as hell for you though.
Yeah.
Well,
What it do to you?
Yeah. What's the benefits?
It's like it helps like with
like
your, like
collagen.
your
It's like
your
gut,
bones,
your
huh?
gut lining and all that stuff in
Oh.
there.
Oh, we need that then.
get that goddamn
That helps.
bone broth.
She
Get that
said
bone
it's
broth
good
out that
for
damn
you.
refrigerator.
Get that
bone broth out that
It
damn
is.
It
refrigerator.
takes
Get that
like
bone
12
broth.
hours
What you
to
talking
make
about?
though.
Damn.
See,
It take a long time to make.
Oh, a
Wow.
long time, like hours.
Like
Yeah.
12.
You can
of those
buy
hours.
it, but
So
she
what you
probably
probably
doing the
gotta-
home
home
cook
cook.
joint.
You
which
gotta
probably
burn
tastes
some
good.
bones to the
Yeah.
oil.
What you say?
You gotta burn the bones to the oil.
Burn the bones.
No.
Burn the bone.
I don't know.
How you make it?
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken,
She
my
said, "Nigga,
mom
what
like
you
puts
say?"
it in this big pot and she just boils it for like 12 hours.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say it's just
see, I've bought it
breaking
in the
everything
store.
down off of the nutrients and all
Right.
that's coming out the bone. It makes
Exactly.
sense.
But
It's just letting it ferment.
Y'all know I'm going straight on Google trying to see what the hell y'all talking about. Some
telling
bone
you,
Yeah,
broth.
the bone broth.
Get you that bone broth, boy. we got the
Real
gallons out here.
No, for real. Try to have it like, a couple times a month. It'll help.
Okay.
I'm gonna just stick with my smoothies. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you feel me? I had a
Kale,
smoothie today.
spinach, ginger.
Yep.
You feel me?
Little
Some
pineapple in there,
Some
shit.
flax seeds. You feel we straight. We straight.
Like I was on YouTube last night. I saw somebody smoking mint leaves. Yeah,
Oh.
and they say you can do that too. Yeah,
It's a lot of herbs.
a lot of herbs you can smoke. Yep.
And it helps
Look at
balance
that
out. Shout out to Amber because she rolled a fat little blunt up one time. She had all rose petals. She had lavender in there. She had just a bunch of little stuff, and she like smelled it.
You smoke it?
Hell yeah!
How
But
was
it was such a good balance. Like you were high, but it didn't take you. You know how sometimes your mental can get clouded. It was like you were up there, but you were functioning rationally. You know, so it was. I enjoyed it. You feel me? So, and she said it helps you out a lot. So,
Will you do it again? Yes.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't judging nobody.
Yeah.
I possibly try it. You know.
He said, I ain't judging nobody.
I mean, if you smoke a whole blunt of it and you're good, I'll try it.
Just think it's plants. Weed is a plant.
You're right,
So
you're right,
It's the
you're
same.
right, you're
It's the same
right.
thing. Smoking that rose petal, lavender, whatever hell else. You smoking that weed,
Okay.
and it got chemicals on it. You feel me?
yeah.
Weed got chemicals.
Yeah, a
on
lot
it,
of chemicals.
So,
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
So,
I'm traumatized from doing. I used to do stupid shit when I was a child.
Like what?
And
What you used to do?
I remember me and my little hood rat friends.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Like we was trying to really smoke grass.
oh,
Niggas really rolled up grass in a leaf, like dumbass
on it.
Oh, y'all was
hood
blowing
baby
it?
shit. Yes,
said hood
and I
baby
felt
shit.
retarded.
oh, we
I
did that
went
with
home.
newspaper.
I think it did something to me. I felt like I did get high or something, but
We wrote
When was
newspaper up at Brush. That was.
When was this?
I was probably like, 24 now. I was probably like 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn, you was young as hell.
Yeah, I was a child. I wasn't like a teenager.
Y'all was
Thank God.
blazing.
That was it
You know,
was
it's
a
blazing
bad
for real.
decision. I was bad for no reason. I
You
don't know
did
why I
bad
did
decisions.
That. Yeah, I've done a lot of like
No,
really like mischievous stuff in my youth.
You?
Yeah. Why?
No.
What you mean?
Yeah,
He
right.
like, you don't look like you do anything.
Nah, I done definitely done my dirt like everybody else.
What's your sign?
Cancer.
Ooh, I am
Right
too.
there, girl, with the
best
water.
son.
Yeah,
The
I'm a
wall.
Cancer too.
Yeah. Oh, wow. When's your birthday?
June 27th.
Wow.
When's your
Mine's is
birthday?
July 7th.
Okay,
That
okay.
was the day my son was supposed to be born.
What
He's,
day?
he's a Gemini though.
Oh,
Shout
he
out to
came
your
early.
son.
Yeah.
can't even look.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sign?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a Libra.
Hey, shout out to us air signs. And
Yeah.
Woo.
Balance.
No, the thing is, like, I don't have like a problem with like the female signs. It's usually like the guy ones. I'm like, yeah.
You know,
So which ones have you had a problem with? That was like,
damn near all
Aries.
of them.
oh, Aries men.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I can't
our
stand
fellow
Aries, man.
friends.
Sorry.
Aries
Not
and
sorry.
them
Y'all need to chill. Just
Capricorns. They evil.
male Capricorn.
Yes.
You know, I've never met a male Capricorn.
They let me not, okay, I'm being dramatic. They're not evil, but they're very, like, they're the type of laid back nigga, like, who don't get emotional about anything. Very just kind of like flat.
Damn, they talking about your family, Nyla.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your family.
Like, they just like,
It's
they
very
don't-
different. It's
You
very
know,
different.
But they're very focused. People like them. You know, they're career oriented. You know, they make good money. Like, they're not like bad partners. It's just, you know, like emotionally, they're just a little
It's a
like
disconnect.
it's a disconnect. They're closed off. You gotta work to get them to talk. Ain't got time for that.
yeah. I just got done dealing with that then, didn't you?
Don't it sound
Yeah,
racist?
I was about to say.
You said you ain't got done dealing with that.
What
That
about you,
nigga
bro?
hear this.
What about you? What's the sign that you was like, damn, you extra?
I like all the songs. I like all women, you know.
Okay.
Man.
My favorite though, probably being a Scorpio or Libra, like you said.
Scorpio, that's
Scorpio. Ooh, I don't know why you like that fire. That's fire for us. That's drama.
you say you like that. The Scorpio Libra. Oh.
He like that fire.
No, for real.
You say
That's
heat
what that
me up.
means.
But as far as evolving, so how have you two evolved, you know, back to the quote, evolving means I'm not who you remember me as. How have you evolved from before to now?
You talking about something like recently or?
Just however
Or-
you feel like you've evolved during your course of existence.
Oh yeah. So I didn't used to always be like talkative and nothing like that. I was like real shy. So now I'm not like that anymore.
This guy wasn't. He wasn't shy.
Yeah,
Look,
bullshit.
he
bullshit.
He was
Yeah,
the
it really
man.
was, though.
Really?
He kinda
He
was.
was the
me.
man in college, man.
Nah, see, when did we meet?
Oh, you
He was
talking
in
about
eighth
younger?
grade.
I was like in.
That's like 8th grade, 7th
It's
grade.
probably before that. Yeah, you was probably like a 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about
I was
younger
a 7th,
Dony
she was
T?
a 6th. Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
know me though. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't like
He
that
was
at
pretty
all.
quiet.
I say he was turned. This guy
But
was known.
he was still the man in school, so don't think that he wasn't.
Right.
But he was quiet.
Right there, but I used to get around ladies for like really, I could be cool around the guys, but around ladies, I love them so much. I be sitting there, oh man, I got to get out of here. I'm over my palms sweating. I said for real.
So how do you get over that though? Like how do you evolve past that?
What I used to do, I try to play my part by like playing in the friend zone, really liking them for real.
Yeah.
But then playing in the friend zone, like let them cry on my shoulder. They don't get you nowhere though. I try to finesse my way in there. They don't ever take you seriously doing that. So then you got to keep it. You got to be real. Just the truth.
Yeah. I agree.
You got to walk in the truth.
But you said you was playing. Was you playing the friends? You said you was playing.
I was definitely playing that. Like
I don't like that though.
I was like, that's real. Like I'm keeping all the way 100 right now. I was definitely playing the friend. Like I got to looking at myself, and then all my best friends were just women I was attracted to. And I was like, man, you serious, man?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, are you serious, Don?
That's
I'm
not
like, nah.
friendship though. That's not friendship though.
What is that? Then?
That's not like a platonic friendship at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm being 100% honest with myself
You
right
were
now.
sneaky. You
That's some
did
sneaky
it
shit.
trying to be
That's some sneaky shit.
And you're mad.
And it never. No, I'm not mad. It never, like,
That's what I don't like when men do that because
I'm not mad, and
when we're
I'm being honest right
connecting,
now.
He
as
said,
women,
he said, I'm gonna change.
when
man.
we're trying to connect with a man and have like an actual friendship, because it's not easy. Because niggas do that. That's sneaky shit.
That's real shit.
Like I'm just trying to be your homie. You feel me? Don't want to sleep with me on the side, and then when I'm crying on you, you trying to rub my shoulder and rub in the bed. Don't do none of that.
That's real shit.
See, look at
I'm about to say something.
I'm
You said
just listening.
keep it friendly.
I'm on to you.
I'm keeping it. No, hold on. Like that was the old me. I'm
Yeah, right.
We
He
talk
said-
about evolution.
He said evolution.
Evolution.
He
He
said
not
I'm
like that no
evolved.
more.
I'm
right though, but I'm
evolved.
giving you the game. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would sit there exactly what she said.
That's funny.
Have you experienced karma through that? Has that?
Yeah,
happened?
like that shit
Yeah.
don't work for real.
Yeah.
Like no shortcuts work for you as a man.
Yeah.
So I'm actually glad I walked that walk because that shit didn't work. All it did was get you stay right there, nigga bag back, man. nigga, for real.
Because you couldn't take it anywhere farther, honestly. Because no, you just my homie. You feel me?
I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real while I'm here right now and everything. I was feeling you in the first place. This didn't work out.
I was that guy for quite some time. I was
Easy
I
quite
was
some
same
time.
shit. Yeah.
And like you see what honesty do? It just make a nigga be like, you know what? I did that too. I did that too.
No, I mean I think man has been in that situation. I'm a Gemini. I like talking though. Yeah. Like, tell me how you feel. You feel me? That's a big key to
Some
me.
people coming you to crown their shoulder.
all the time.
Still to
Gemini,
this day?
Hell yeah.
No,
Everybody
okay.
going.
No, I cared about everything you're talking about. I'm just telling you why I'm really here, dog. I'm like, I'm feeling you. I wasn't honest about it at first. But like I can't sit up there and say that like I didn't care about what they was talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just deceptive in nature. where
It definitely
comes
is
from.
though.
That's all.
She got the issue.
That didn't happen. You been, so you must have fell a victim to this game.
Yes.
You must have fell a victim to this
It
game.
happens more often than
Most
you think.
women have. And
He was like,
then
"Sinner, come here."
You're caught up, and now something that could have been a great friendship, somebody I like spending time with, now it's awkward.
Oh,
Because
I
y'all
see
took
what you
it too
mean.
far.
Because they took it too far. And then now it's like, I don't want to be the bad guy.
Y'all got the juice.
I've been in a situation where I actually was like, oh, well, maybe I do like them.
Oh,
Did it work
See,
out?
that's some
No.
romance
Oh,
shit.
No.
so like
It didn't work out.
Aw.
why
we
did
we
it,
were
though?
friends. We should have stayed friends.
Yeah, like what does that mean though?
happens
Like
too.
we should have stayed friends.
Sometimes you're not meant to be in a relationship with somebody, and you confuse wanting to be in a relationship with that comfortability. And that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be in a relationship. It just means that you guys have a connection as friends, and that sometimes that's where it's supposed to stay.
You couldn't be friends afterwards, or it was just like.
Right
I
though.
mean, I guess now, but that was like what 5-6 years
Yeah,
ago.
I
So
feel
it's-
that. I think it's sometimes realizing it because I'm being honest. Like most people who you're gonna go after, you're attracted to at some point. Even if you find out, like, oh, we're meant to be friends, but initially you talk to this girl because you thought she was attractive. You thought he was cute. You feel me? There's some type of infatuation to a degree, but it's finding out what you two are for each other as that dynamic grows within each other. You feel me? And I think a lot of us, we just jump in a relationship really quick instead of being like, who are you? You feel me? That's something I've had to evolve with, was jumping in relationships just because I like you. You feel me? That's very shallow of me. That was very shallow of me just because you're pretty or we have good times doing this, but I don't really like you for real. And that's something I had to understand. Like, get to know people. You know, take your time. It's no rush. You feel me?
Right.
If it's meant to be, it's going to be. But right now, get to know people, have friends, you know, let them inside, allow them to let you to see their world, because then it's healing, is healthier, you feel me, and you can actually say, oh yeah, I rock with this person, you know, wholeheartedly. So that's how I evolved.
That was well said.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
wow.
He kind of like segued right into it. That was nice.
Yeah.
So what about you, Jay?
I would say, like, my whole life I've been more timid and like a yes man. You know,
Ooh.
whatever you say, like,
Yeah.
sure, I'll do that for you. You know, and then more recently, I've found like this confidence in myself where it's like, you know, if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. And I used to be like more afraid to say that, and I would sugarcoat it, and then it would end up being, okay, she's gonna do it still, and I would still do it. But now, but now it's more like, okay, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, and I'm more firm about that. So over the last maybe year and a half, I've been more.
Was it hard to say no your first few times?
real?
Was it like,
Yeah,
you want to come do this?
I don't
with
like
me?
hurting people's feelings.
That's me.
So yeah, it was hard, but I think that being a new mom, like, that played a big part in it. So
Being a parent makes you understand no.
Yeah.
Especially with your
Quick.
with a child. If I could tell my child no, I sure as hell can tell you no. 'Cause that cute ass face is way different from your cute ass.
That's
Right.
real though.
You know what I mean?
right. So yeah, it was a big step, but got there.
You made the step. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right.
Shout out to everybody's growth here. You feel me? Like you can
yeah,
see
absolutely.
we taking strides out here.
Right.
We ain't the same.
It's all about evolving. Evolve or dissolve.
What about you though, Jay? What
yeah,
about you though,
what you
Jay?
got?
What you mean?
Next
How
topic.
you-
I don't know, man. I can relate to everybody though. I'm trying to think. So the question was, what is the way that I have evolved?
How have you evolved?
Okay, I'm gonna switch up with everything. I've evolved with confidence. I feel. I grew up. Obviously, I had, I still got my two good parents. They looked out for me, and everything. But I still lack confidence with a lot of things in myself, such as with school, sports, anything. You know what I mean? And I didn't build that confidence up until like my midway years through college. And now I'm confident in myself. I believe in everything I can do, and that's how I've evolved.
That's good.
Confidence, yeah. So yeah, still working on it, of course. I still want to get further than where I'm at now, but I'm so confident. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get there anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Hey.
that's my evolution.
Hey, shout out to you because you
Yeah.
know we grew up together. You feel me? So I seen you at the kid stage in life, and just seeing where you at now. You know your confidence is crazy. You know it's on a different level. Because I'll say before it's like with women, your confidence was very boom, but now it's on a different spectrum of what your craft is.
Yep.
You know, so just being a part of this with you and seeing how much you've elevated with just your whole entire being. You know, power to you, family.
I appreciate
Power
it, my
to
brother.
you.
What boomed your confidence?
Good question. Honestly, I think what really made my confidence boom was when I went to college. Well, my lowest confidence part in my life was education. I failed all the way up until college. And when I first went to college, I got a 3.2 GPA. I was like, oh, I'm pretty fucking smart, And I called my parents, like, I got a 3.2. You got a 3.2, and that boosted the confidence for me, you know what I mean? And after that, of course, I joined I-5T, Fall 13, Gamma Nu. And after I joined the frat, we started throwing parties and stuff. I started being more interactive with people. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling myself a little bit. And then, I did that.
Yeah,
Graduated from
like
college.
That lifestyle.
Yeah, I like the lifestyle. Yeah, I just started to evolve into a different person by throwing myself out the comfort zone. Rather than being that quiet, introverted guy, I started becoming I'm still introvert now, but I started becoming, a little more extroverted.
Yeah.
So that's what helped build my confidence. And now you see I'm all around the world traveling, meeting people, doing this podcast show. So, yeah, we're going to keep on going up.
Yeah.
Real though.
Yep.
God level.
Facts.
So I'm gonna give a few little facts pertaining to America. Everything going on with Bernie and Trump. Not Bernie.
What's up,
well,
Bernie?
shout out to Bernie. That was my nigga. But Trump and Biden and everything. But I just want to give some what America leads in right now. So we're number one in COVID-19 cases. We're number one in medical debt. We're number one in prescription drug prices. We're number one in deaths from lack of insurance. We're number one in student debt. Number one in prisoners. Number one in gun violence. Number one in military spending. Number one in trade deficit. And number one in billionaires. So yeah. So how do we change our national priorities within our country?
I'm just not surprised by any of those.
I'm not either.
It sounded so correct.
Yeah.
You said how to change it?
Yeah. How do you feel like what do you feel like the change is needed, right now?
I mean, the thing is like, whenever we have these type of conversations, especially like as people of color or black people, rather, it's like the way to do.
Go ahead, speak your truth.
No, because it's like a long-winded answer, because it's nothing that can be like short-sighted. Like this is a marathon, not a sprint, and what has to happen for us to get real reparations, and not just black people, all marginalized people of color. You know what I'm saying? And when you start looking back, like this is something that's like 400 years plus planned, put together. Like they put it together for them to succeed. Like that's like the depths of it. So it's like, of course, we can start again with the buzzwords. You can start again with white supremacy and that being the core, and it being rooted in capitalism and those systems and how they marginalize and how poor people have to forever stay on the bottom to support what is on the top, and how the people at the top keep getting richer. People at the bottom keep getting poorer. You know what I'm saying? So it's systems in place that would have to be completely dismantled or, almost, taken away for us to truly prosper. I mean, people say all the time that, the system is, broken. The system isn't broken. It's working the way it's supposed to.
For them. Yeah.
The problem is you have to break that system and come up with something new. And it's like, we don't have nothing in place.
So when we keep going out, and stressing the act to vote, and participate in certain things, that it's like, well, what change has happened? Like you just said, this is a system that's been implemented for their better half, not us. Yet we still feel the need to, I need to support, I mean, local governments I see, because we got, what's his name? He need to get the fuck out. Jackson. Like, my nigga, you been in here for a long time.
Jackson.
It's certain people, but on the higher
he
level.
He got shooters.
Yeah, I know. I need to be quiet. Shout out to you, Jackson. But on a grand scale, aren't we feeding into what they want? You feel me? As far as, you need to go vote, because what has changed since voting? Like, when has America really seen a huge change from us voting and be like, I see my life better now? What point in history can anybody at this table say voting has really changed my life?
The thing is at least in like local government, when you do it can cause change. And the thing is like, when we look at the importance, like there was a time where we couldn't vote. Even when we had the final like actual legal right, they still wasn't letting us vote. And then, you move on to things where they finally give you that, but then, gerrymandering and all types of redlining and all types of other things that they did. So, so to vote is almost something that we should do for the ancestors. I agree with that aspect, at least locally. Now, when you're talking about on the higher level, as people of color, we shouldn't just hit D. We shouldn't just hit Democrat.
And that's why young people are looking. Yes,
they're gonna crucify you for saying that. What you mean?
It's
the truth. I'm fucking with y'all.
Yeah, Republicans were with us. They started off being for black people.
Because every time I say this, they what you mean? Are you switching sides? I'm like, hey, I didn't say nothing like that. I'm just saying, no. Why do y'all always tell us to just vote Democrat? I was knowing the knowledge.
Because they're brainwashed to believe that Democrats are for people of color.
Yep.
Right though.
People been going off me all year because I keep saying that to them. Like, y'all, this is brainwashed. I've been saying this shit for years. Why are you doing that?
There's a lot of black people. They won't talk to you if you say you're Republican. You feel me? Like,
you want to know?
I know people like you're Republican, and like, why the fuck wouldn't I be? You feel me? If you know the history of it, you feel me? So like you said, we're brainwashed into even thinking like, oh no, Democrats got our back.
No facts. My dad told me he would disown me.
Wow.
Like he's pro-black militant type,
so he trained
he'll
into that.
Super disown me if I become Republican. But it's just peep that and Get Out. The dad was a liberal. Peep that. That says something, because liberal passive aggressive racism is a lot what we deal with as black people. When you get them random terrible questions from the nice guy at work. Hey, what type of music do black people listen to? See, all that little stuff right there. And they could be, I'm a Democrat and I vote this way and I support Biden. But God forbid, if you're walking down their street at night and they don't know who you are,
they run it.
Who you think they calling? The police.
For real though.
You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff to look at, especially on both sides.
And like I definitely agree with you. Like but first thing you said, the whole system gonna dismantle it for real. They trying to escape judgment. All the numbers you said, they trying to escape judgment. They know what this about.
I agree.
Short and sweet.
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Why y'all look out? I'm chilling.
See, that's what I'm saying. When
Yeah.
you do this, it get heavy because
It
it's
do.
heavy, man.
We
Yeah.
talk about every week down there. Me personally, I'm about to get crucified for saying this. I didn't vote. I didn't. Nope. Didn't at all.
Get out.
I didn't. I didn't want to vote for
either.
neither one. And I know people like, you could have voted, locally. I didn't vote for that either. Yep.
Not even
He said
locally,
not even
brother.
locally.
Nope.
You gotta vote locally.
I was gonna say
I
that's something I'm gonna hold myself to now.
Yeah,
just because
I
I
agree.
feel like I can make a change.
At least
in that
only,
aspect.
at least locally.
I do agree on that though. I do,
Yeah.
and I did feel kind of bad. Like, okay, I should have voted, for the city, where I'm at, South Euclid, of course. But no, I didn't, and I don't have no big reason why I didn't either. I just feel like whatever, any way it goes, I'm going to wake up and continue to live my life.
I think that's how a lot of millennials feel now, or our generation, because it's just like I have to still go to work. I still got to pay these bills. Like just
Yeah.
Bills ain't going to work.
You feel me? Like whatever president is there, a nigga still got to continue his grind and routine regardless. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah, but
Like you can't change their system. Like that's within their system.
yeah, but
They
in
make
both
their own
aspects.
system.
They'll trash that before they give it to you.
No,
They'll scorch this whole thing before
blow
they
this
give it
shit
to
up.
you.
They will.
But
They
in,
will. They'll
in
they'll
both
throw it away
aspects.
before they give it to you.
In both aspects, it's like a trickle down effect. That's all I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you don't vote for the big ticket, of course, you may not feel that as severely, but eventually, like maybe in the later years, when it comes to your health insurance or when it comes to your housing opportunities, you may feel it. When it comes to locally, your kids may feel it in school when they don't have the supplies they need, when they don't have the transportation they need. You may feel it when your taxes increase. You know what I'm saying? You may feel it when local insurances are so it's an importance to do it. I get the big ticket, especially as people of color. I get the big ticket. Take your time, vote for who matters for you and your issues. Do that. But when it comes to locally, you gotta do it because that's where that's another part of where the real change can happen. If you get better opportunities in our community instead of sending people off to the suburbs and you actually fix the community, then things can actually start to change, And for those things to change, you gotta vote on some of them.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's just the system that we were given.
So I want to ask you a question. Did you think the local politicians could potentially be bought out by big politicians that we avoid voting for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why
We
not.
already
You
said
see
a
how tricky
name
this
here.
game get?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This
We
game gets so
already
tricky.
said a name here.
This
Let me
game
just
gets so
say.
tricky. You got to throw the whole thing away. Like they blow your mind with it.
Demolish everything.
They'll blow your mind with it. You only want nope. That they tricky, finesse and manipulate. Nope, I don't want it.
Especially with
These guys
Cleveland.
be on the same page and the same frat and everything.
But that's where we gotta start like going to town hall meetings and even dictating certain shit. Like, no, you said you was gonna do this. We're not leaving till you do it. Niggas ain't going to work till you do it. We actually have a lot of power. We just
what I'm
don't move
saying.
as a
Right.
unit. And that's with everything. That's why we're put the racism card. And that's why it's put in everything now because it's to divide you. You thinking,
Facts.
Republican, you racist, Democrat, you for everybody. That ain't real facts. You feel me? That nigga don't give a fuck what color you is. You feel me? He just hate. Hate is hate.
I hate- I was gonna say, hate is hate.
Hate is hate.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think we got to start moving as a unit. And then we can actually be like, all right, let's start to command control, because what's one dude going to do when the whole town is surrounding you?
He's going to
You
save
feel
us.
me? You feel like he going to have to break because he's like, man, it's police officers who pissed off. It's niggas who take care of my kids pissed off. You feel me? My family pissed off. So we have to move and be like, no, this is what we going to start dictating. And I think if states around the country start doing that, it'll trickle its way back up to the hierarchy because it's like, nah, you see these other states starting to collab together. They starting to take control. You feel me? So,
Fuck it. Let's just leave and build our own community.
I
Black
mean-
Wall Street Part 2.
but
Fuck
they'll blow that bitch up.
No, not now.
They
I
bomb
think
it.
they,
They bomb it.
Again.
I don't think
Yeah,
they'll do it now, though. I
Mhm.
think they'll try, but with the hopefully with the mindset we have, I think we'll fight back though.
We
think-
might be a little more solid than
We
we
a little more
was now,
solid than
though,
we
for
was back
real.
then. We'll try. We at least attempt to fight back.
But it's always a snake in the grass.
Niggas have
Yeah.
guns nowadays.
Somebody gonna sell them out.
It's gonna be a snake in the grass who's gonna be like,
Right, though.
all right, this is what
I'm
they
gonna sell
doing.
them out for my
We gonna
own thing.
sabotage. He might be the
Well,
best
there's
accountant.
that, but there's also in Wakanda, and
We better get some nukes.
between black folks, it can get real ugly within the
Definitely.
little communities that we have. So I'm just
Right,
saying.
though.
And that's
Right,
why
though.
we ready for it yet.
Yeah,
Right, though. She
we
right,
gotta get
though.
over
Yeah.
that first.
Pull up in the wrong.
And that's why
right
I feel
car.
like at the end of the day, we need to build our own communities. You know what I mean? Before we look towards somebody else to, hey, can you guys do this for us? That's how I look at it. But we're, like you said, we're a few years, behind. Not behind. Well,
Yeah.
we got to get to that eventually.
Work.
Eventually,
Yeah, we got work to do.
I feel like
Yeah.
we need to educate ourselves more on
Yeah.
things that we want to change. Like
Yeah.
everyone's talking and saying stuff that they want to change,
Yep.
but they have no idea what they're even talking about. So
Yep.
I think the education portion needs to be implemented more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
for sure.
me personally, I see the vision, but I need more education. I want to get into real estate. I was up all night looking at real estate. I want to buy out East Cleveland. I know that sounds crazy. East Cleveland, I know it's shit right now, but I see
It won't be for long.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
trying
though.
to say. I'm trying to do it for the white people to get to it. And yeah, I said that because I know they're gonna gentrify. So it's
I
like,
said that.
yeah, for real, because I'm gonna do it before they get to it. They already getting to it
They
now. If
already
y'all go to
started.
EC, yeah, you see
They
it.
already-
Yeah,
Listen, my
Yeah.
grandmother
Yeah.
lives on Melbourne, and I promise you, for the last 7 years, her street has had potholes. Like, and I drove down there.
They fixed them, didn't
It's
they?
the
Smooth.
all of it is
it's a smooth street.
I'm like, oh,
Smooth criminals.
okay.
And guess what? We just drive past it. La 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 la. We should be looking into these properties. Like I found 3 houses out there only cost $900 each. I know they trap houses, but hey,
But you can fix them up, though.
you see what I'm saying? Or I can just knock them down, wait till everything
And then
cools
build
down,
on
and then
it.
build on it. So I've definitely been doing a lot of knowledge and research on that before I jump into that can of worms. But yeah,
That's
that can be a start.
Yeah.
That can be a start.
Oh, it is a start.
Yeah, I can't separate say I can rebuild a whole city. Not yet,
Nah.
at least. But yeah.
But it starts with one house.
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I would
So,
say.
like, what would you do with the housing? Would you offer like low income housing to like other people?
Good
what would you do, or are you just buying it up for profit?
Right now, I'm gonna tell you my mindset now. Buying up for profit right now. I'd rather buy it up and knock it down because East Cleveland's still a shithole right now. My grandma stay out there too, and it's a shithole right now. I'll be real. But eventually, I would like to get some people in there. Probably not low profit, but like mid class a little
See
bit.
right there, and see,
Because
you can't
I'm
do
mid class.
that.
I'm sorry, I didn't grow up. That, so
You
I
can't
can't.
join the gentrification. You're gonna push your people out because a lot of black people are not homeowners; they're renters.
They're renting. Yeah.
Well, I'm about to push them up. Like,
You
hey, it's time to
send 'em
elevate.
out to the suburbs. They're gonna flood that, and who's gonna flood our areas and build them up and raise the property value while that goes down?
I see what you're saying, but it's time for us to push our black people up a little higher than the low class. Because my one friend, I ain't put her business out, but she lives low class like that, paid $30 a month and all that stuff. It's like, okay, that's a trap. That's a system trap. Get out.
You mean
that
like
shit.
she has like CMHA?
What's
or
that shit
something?
called? I don't know what's that stuff
Probably.
called.
Section 8?
No, like-
something?
All that stuff, wherever it is.
Low income housing.
Bro, like she's saying that's the finesse though. Like they gonna give you an illusion that you're coming up, but in reality,
I'm not
they
doing that.
moving
though.
everybody up. They moving everybody up, and then they moving down.
Huh? See, I don't want to do that. I just want them, hey, if you got some bread, you come live here. Simple as that.
Yeah. But I also say too, maybe look into building like what a big staple of our communities was like the mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
You feel me? Creating something for business, to have people to work, because then
Commercial.
it's going within the community. You feel me? Like you build something there. All right, now let's hire some local people. You feel me? Give them an opportunity to come work here.
Definitely
all
down
right?
for that.
Let's have something new that's fresh, innovative. You feel me? Let's make it, more welcoming. Like, yeah, we might not be from here, but let's say we want to get to know you locals. You feel me? Be a part of the community, because I think housing is such a tricky shit. It is very tricky because you don't want to gentrify certain things.
But niggas gonna need, because if we don't do it, who gonna do it though?
Oh, the white people.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we need to block out all this noise and get to it.
Oh, for sure. But that's why I say a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
You feel me? Have something new, so you're feeding that community, and they'll back you behind it. Especially black people, if they fuck with you and they know you doing your shit, they're gonna back behind you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I just think that'd be a good way to bring something new and fresh, because jobs is what a lot of people need, not just the same hair stores, liquor stores. You feel me? A CVS,
No liquor
Walgreens,
stores.
Chicken
I'm sorry.
spot.
And it's
Chicken
not
spots,
hard
you
to start a
feel me?
nonprofit.
No liquor
Yeah.
that you can
stores.
do that
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
I work for a nonprofit, so
Yeah.
it's not hard to start that and actually build in the community. So
You know,
Real
a safe
though.
house or something like that?
A
or-
safe, yeah, I always did want to build a safe house though.
Something
I always
like-
did, or
yeah.
that's something I do want to do. But I ain't gonna lie, right now I'm young. I'm thinking profit. I gotta secure my own. I do. I have to get to the 1% class. I have to,
Why?
cause at the end of the day, a lot of people are not there. Well, they get
A
in
lot
there
of people
though.
are not there.
They not there though. That's the problem.
Right, that's why it's 1%.
Money is power. I'm telling y'all. I hate to say this. I
but
really
see,
hate
when
to.
you start using the tools of the oppressor, you become the oppressor.
But
oh,
I think I won't though. I know I won't, cause my family didn't come from no high end class.
But
So,
that money, what they say about money?
as long as they taking
Money
care
is
of
the root of all evil.
She said it.
But we got to break
And
that
once
mindset.
that green get your
I
eye,
know.
You're not gonna be able to stop.
nothing. Because you at that point, you don't care about black, white, none of that. You care about green.
Well, we're going to see in 10 years.
I'll humble this nigga. Yeah, I'll be there. And be
I'll
like,
be good.
"Nah,
Yeah, see, I got people around me. That's why I said my surrounding is like, I know this nigga all these for like 10 plus years. So, hopefully, if I get to that, they check me.
Because
But
and trust and believe
Yeah.
when he hits the 1%, because I don't really care. I don't care about money that much. I feel like the universe, life got me. You feel me? So everything would be abundantly transpired. But when he hits there, I'm like, no, don't forget. You
2
feel
years.
me? It'll always be that constant reminder. You got to feed into these people. They ain't about the money. You feel me?
remember what you said on that podcast
Yeah,
show?
I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna be like, remember we talked about
Go back
this?
to that episode.
Remember when Lex called you out? Remember when Jay called you out? You feel me? So
But I'm going to hit it, though. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I'm definitely going to hit it. I'm definitely on the route right now to hitting that. And after that, we'll see.
I don't think
We'll
there's
see.
nothing wrong because we come from. That just shows a past life of yours. You come from royalty, so where money wasn't power, but it was something to help others. You feel me? Your spirit is already guided to help others. This podcast is already here to help, create, inspire, spread greatness. You want to spread your greatness just in a different mindset, not to chase the money, but to make sure you have it so we all can thrive. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I agree with you on that level. Get that 1%. You
Yeah.
feel me? But just don't lose sight of who you are, which I know you won't do
Nah.
because you're on a different.
Because
spiritual
I'm
level.
about to be 28 and I'm still down there broke. So, I mean.
Yeah, no. I feel you.
Now, if I got rich at like 21, 22, okay, it probably would have got me.
Yeah. Oh,
It probably would have got
young
me.
minded you. If you was a millionaire at 21, you be fucked up.
Popping bottles every night, you know what I mean?
Strippers,
Las
yeah, all
Vegas.
types of bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll be
yeah.
right there with you. Fuck 'em. Fuck it.
Just got all that money here. Get it back. Sorry, y'all.
Hell no.
But
you
yeah,
ain't
I
even
do.
shit.
I want to build commercial properties, all that, a whole bunch of stuff. But it's all words right now. It's all
Yeah.
words and thoughts.
You got this shit. Though.
We're going to see in 10 years, though. Maybe 5.
Well, another one of the topics, really what you two were talking about was representation within the culture, especially when it comes to sexual preferences and everything.
Yeah.
So I know you were saying it's good for it to be seen, because gays need representation because that's real.
That's
You feel
all
me?
it's about.
Queers need to see something within it because that's them. You feel me? They want to feel proud to be like, this is me. This is who I am. You feel me? And then you were saying kind of the dangers, especially for the children, growing up, seeing that whether it's in cartoons, Disney movies, that it could play a psychological, effect on them, especially you being a parent as well. I'm sure you kind of feel the same. So I just kind of want to let you all kind of go off of what you were talking about earlier.
Okay.
How you feel.
Let me get back to that place. So whenever we're talking about something like this, I just want to first preface by saying, like, being gay or like anything with sexuality, like watching a cartoon or anything like that is not gonna instantly make your child turn into anything that they were not gonna already naturally gravitate towards. Do you understand me? Because I'm pretty sure. Have you ever seen something where 2 men kiss and all of us, like, you don't like men, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it on screen. You've seen the representation. You know what I'm saying? The point is just like how black people, we want to see ourselves on screen, see our people telling our stories. Queer people deserve that too, because they only are raised to see straightness. They only see straight relationships, straight people going through problems, straight people that are sick. And then when they do get something, it's a stereotype or a trope.
You don't think that's like the universe of the world promoting creation?
No.
You don't think so?
No. But back to the core, representation is important for all people. Everyone deserves to see their story told because no one can tell it like you. Because how would you feel if we didn't have those movies and those TV shows that have almost grounded our community, that have, cultivated a lot of things within us? Like, imagine if Martin was all white people or made with white writers.
Whoa.
Or something like that, What if Martin...
We wouldn't know what Martin is.
What if Martin was the token black guy on the show instead of the star? Imagine that. Imagine how different that would be. It wouldn't even be the same show. But no, that was a black man who made his own platform, his own show, his own, you know what I'm saying? And told that story. Only thing I'm saying, queer people deserve that too. Because there's Black queer people. And that experience especially needs to be shown. Because there are Black queer children. I am a bisexual woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I wish when I was growing up that I saw that as something that's not weird.
Mm-hmm.
And saw that as something that's not wrong. That's the problem. And it's like, you shouldn't fear it because straightness and being gay have existed around the same time. It's sexuality. They existed in the same time. Like, it's not like straight people existed and then out of nowhere the gays came. No, they were always there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait, who said that?
No.
I mean, it's there. I mean, even if you look in the Bible, it was always there.
Right though, like you can keep on
Yeah,
going.
I'm just saying, like, both are there. That's what I'm saying. Like, so what's the problem? Like, why are we acting like it's new? It's not new. It's old.
So like you wait, sorry, you want to finish? My bad.
But no, like, I mean, there's a lot of great documentaries you can watch that kind of expose you. Like, even though it's a little now, but Paris is Burning is a good one. Black is, Black Ain't is a good one. But the one about Marsha P. Johnson, I believe that was on Netflix or something like that. Like, those are documentaries that would challenge your POV and let you see the POV from
What's the POV?
Point of view.
your point of view from a
okay,
different
okay.
position. And when we're talking about privilege and power, when you're trying to understand the person from the bottom, you got to look from their view. You can't look down from yours, because you as a Black man in our community, you are at the top of the privilege. I
Really?
would follow you, and
In the
then
Black
under
community.
us
Okay.
would be, Black queer people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then, Black non-binary and whatever else you choose to, float your fancy. So, like, there's levels to that. And it's like, when you look from the lower level, you can see the humanity. That's what representation is about. Because if not, then we're all tropes and stereotypes. We're all mammies and pimps and thugs instead of real people with three-dimensional characters and a storyline and a plot. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I just went on a whole little...
Go ahead.
You're breaking it down.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah, no.
He said I need to wait.
Let anybody
I
else
know, like
talk,
no, because
please.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait.
I know because I'm listening to what you were saying. So then, like, I'll give you an analogy though, because I follow what you're saying and everything. And so, like, so say for example, when a murderer is like being used as a representation in a movie, 9 out of 10, you don't see him getting away with it. You see him getting indicted and going to the jury and everything, right? So, like, my problem with it is, like, so if we talk about representation, let's, like, raise awareness too, though. Like, the reason I got a problem with it being, like, I don't have any kids, but, like, a kid is because this community also leads in, like, suicide and like all kind of like different type of thoughts like that. So like we talk about representation. I feel like you need to explain that too, though, because then that even a kid would be able to understand why, like, daddy or mommy, why they want to kill themselves. You see what I'm saying, or something like that. So that's how serious it get really with that. And I want to ask you, as far as representation, before I continue, do you agree with that part about it? As to why that would be very important?
No, you're definitely
representation?
right that Black queer people definitely have, like, high rates of suicide, but it plays into what I'm talking
Is it
about.
the highest?
I definitely think it's very high in our community. It's fairly high.
I believe it's
Maybe the
number one.
highest.
Yeah, I think so.
You see what I'm saying?
But that plays into a reason. Black queer people are the most marginalized in housing and economic mobility and education. Like, they're basically people who are on the bottom of the totem pole. Like, oftentimes when you see Black queer people out on the streets, especially when we're talking about Black trans women, oftentimes they got to get involved in things like that are very dangerous, sex work. You know what I'm saying? So imagine not having any opportunities.
Is that a decision?
No upward mobility. It's not a decision. If
Why
the
is not?
environment creates it for you.
The sex work?
It's not a choice.
Is it an environment?
Okay, that's an extreme decision, but it's like the environment can create the animals, what I'm saying.
Product of your environment.
Yeah, and it's like, if you take away people's opportunities, if you take away their chances to learn, to get better opportunities, and then we're not even talking about how transportation is such a big issue and how lack of transportation completely takes out any type of job or something that you can have, especially if you can only get, like, a higher paying job farther away from your home, which often happens. It's just, if those people don't get to see themselves, if people don't get to see the humanity in them, why would they give them things? Why would they help them? Why would they provide them upward mobility? They're not people to them. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. When you offer representation, you give that person humanity. You give them a story. And when you give them a story, they have something to fight for. And when you speak out oppression, you can battle it. And that's what it's all about.
I feel like we got to tell the whole entire story, though. Along with the representation, you got to tell about the repercussions, too, though.
I mean, I don't think being gay makes you suicidal. I think how the world treats you being gay makes you suicidal.
So then I want to ask you, at what point in time is some accountability going to be taking place? Because first, I listened to you and you said that it's the world's fault, the reason why sex work is going on, which is like because transportation and all this and everything, which I don't understand. But then you also saying that it's the world's fault as well. Why these thoughts? At what point in time are we going to think about the spiritual aspect in this? As far as this is deeper than sex work and all of that, though. This is a spiritual nature right now as far as homosexuality. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I don't think being homosexual was wrong. That's a key difference. Some people believe that that's people like that can't be born that way and that it's a choice. I don't think that it's a lifestyle choice. I definitely think being queer, especially if you're a queer person of color, is very hard. I don't think people would choose to be marginalized. I don't think people choose to get kicked out of their homes. I don't think people choose to, get bullied. I don't think people choose to go through those things. I think that is just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because when we say it's a lifestyle choice, that implies that they can just change.
You don't think media and circumstance plays a part into these decisions?
I don't think watching gay people on screen will make you gay. Have you seen two men kiss and are you now gay? I'm very sure you're straight.
But
still,
it really wasn't promoted to my generation as the norm. You see, the difference in it is accepting something in my heart. For example, people always like to say that you're a murderer, you're weed and everything. I said, well, okay, I can be forgiven for this and whatnot as long as I accept it, accept it in my heart. I'm not accepting this in my heart that it's right or wrong. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So but the thing that's going on with it is the acceptance of the heart. That wait a minute, this is not wrong. This is how it was. This is creation right here. Matter of fact, no creation is creation. You see what I'm saying? So and then we communicating this to the kids.
Yeah, but not everybody is put on earth to procreate. Not all women can have children. You realize that, right?
True, but we
and
find
are they
that,
still women? Don't they still have value?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We find that out through and I'm pretty sure that happens through earthly things. That happens, but I'm
earthly things.
But
I genetics.
feel for the most part that every woman wants to procreate.
Not every woman wants children.
Well, you don't think so?
My sister.
No, not everybody. Not everybody wants to subscribe to those things.
I would like to ask, at what point in time did you make that decision why you didn't want to procreate? Because usually this does happen. What I've learned about being here on Earth about 27, it's traumatic experiences that allow this type of understanding to come into a woman. But these are not natural thoughts.
Have you heard of Dr. Umar Johnson?
No.
Because you know what? You've given me vibes that you've seen some of his seminars. Have you?
He
a pastor?
No, he the guy that...
No.
She said a seminar.
He the guy that was raising money for years and years for a school. I don't know if he ever got it.
School in Africa.
He's still taking donations.
I'm honestly just speaking from my natural understanding of it.
Look him up after this, and you probably gonna be like, oh, this the dude. You probably gonna like him.
My issue, he just don't talk about black women at all. He never. He's all my black brothers. I'm like, you so pro-black, but you don't ever talk about our women.
Black
he never.
people, man.
Wait, so what are you hearing what I'm saying right now then?
Black people.
Because once again, I told you it's an attack on masculinity too, though. So he probably what I hear just when you masculine.
Is I hear that black people are, outside of racial issues, some of the most conservative group of people you will meet, especially when it comes to issues.
Where does that come from? Come from the Bible.
Yeah, and the Bible also says that you should stone women on their period. It's a lot of stuff in there that's just that doesn't all, and it's man-made, and then you got to look into what the men that look like that made it, and how we talking about the Bible, but we teaching a blue-eyed, blonde-haired Jesus in Baptist churches filled with black people. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, he said he got skin of copper, and he's Jewish.
That's what I'm saying. So that shows you pay attention to it. They lied in the earth. Though you got to go back to what you. They lied. I get it. The white people lied to you, but you just said it. It told you the whole time. It was copper. He was brown.
The Bible is a vague document, and from that vague text, you can get whatever you need to fulfill you spiritually. But with it being vague, it can be used for so many things. White people used it for segregation. White people use it to not allow interracial marriages. A lot of times people use it for gender roles to uphold the norms because it comes from there. It comes a lot from religion, and not everybody gets down with that. And a lot of people are atheists nowadays, especially now. You can't put things that were in an old document that was written by man in the context of now, especially when not everybody can subscribe to that. Not everybody's Christian.
But like, see, that's what I'm saying. though. Like I'm not a Christian. I'm not I don't believe in religion or anything.
You don't believe in religion?
I don't believe in religion. Like you gotta realize, this is within me. Like this is within me. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't believe in religion. I didn't believe in the little lie. I went to the little Catholic and the Lutheran school and everything. Though I didn't fall a victim to it though, but I still can understand through that though. And then even I hear you talk about it. You agree with some of the Bible. You was mad about little other parts probably because it puts you in a position to submit to a man. And
that's what you love going back to.
And then
see how he did it, y'all.
Nothing wrong.
It's nothing wrong. But like at the end of the day, no, I can't even lie to you, Mama. I understand because man and masculinity, it's like submitting been known as beating on you and telling you go here and there and everything. No, that just means I'm your covering. You got to understand that. That's it. You know what I mean? That like and you also got to understand that we are different. Like we different in good ways, though we equal, but we different. So even though you was making fun of it, that I'm supposed to take out the grass, just how, but what's equal to me taking out the grass is you doing the dishes or something like that. And even we don't gotta do it like that. I bring the money home, and you make my house a home, or vice versa. It don't matter. Ain't nobody gonna get mad at you making more money. But when you get to, when the money get to like making you not submissive, that's when it's a problem.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have no desire to do any of that.
What?
How did I know that?
Submissive. But the thing is, though, is like when I'm in a relationship, when I'm in love with somebody, like I do things naturally just because of how that person makes me feel, and they don't tell me you're submitting.
So you go more so.
It's a natural thing.
I think people have the wrong connotation of what submission is. So submission is not I'm gonna tell you what to do and you do it because you're my woman. Exactly. Submission is you know how to lead as a man, and I am willing to follow you because you are knowing how to lead me.
But lead where?
I think it's an even exchange.
It is
because the man has to learn. Yeah, because men have to be submissive with a lot too. You feel me? So it has to be even.
Is compromise and
always
sacrifice.
Yeah.
And submission is one of those things. But
it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. That's something most people don't have. That's why. It's a male-dominant society, toxic society, or a European, toxic society that we're living in now because we have these trained thoughts that this is how we're supposed to maneuver, this is how you're supposed to act. And I think, this conversation is challenging because it's forcing us to accept reality is changing. You feel me? People are evolving, just like how we didn't grow up seeing sex on everything, you feel me? We didn't see... you didn't see homosexuals on all this shit. We didn't grow up with that, but this generation of babies is. You feel me? Just like it's something with the Bible, we're just letting everything happen or accepting everything. We are. You feel me? Because we're
good or bad though.
I think it's both sides of that coin. I can't say what's bad because what's saying what's good or bad is your perspective only. You feel me? What's good and bad is perspective seen. You feel me? So I think you just have to be accepting of it. Teach your children. You feel me? I have to teach Zaria what gay is, what queer is. That's a parent's job. You feel me? Not the world's. That's not the world's job. You feel me? And that's also dictating what they can watch on TV. If I see some shit I don't agree with it, no, we ain't gonna watch that. You feel me? That's something. You feel me? I have to explain to you.
But if you would have accepted it in your heart, then it's gonna come a point in time where you agree with it though. You see what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily say I have to agree with it, but say I want my son to be like this. You feel me? You want him to be a manly man. You want to have him play football. You want him to do this. You want him to do everything that a man is supposed to do. But he likes dolls and painting his nails. You feel me?
That's a problem. You don't think that's a problem?
I have to, but I have to accept him. You feel me? I can't beat him to change him. I can't talk to him to change him.
I agree with that.
You feel me?
I'm not gonna put my hands on him.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. But as a man, it's hurting our ego to see him like that. That's our ego that's making us change. You think Magic Johnson wasn't a little bit upset when his son came out the way he did?
I think he started doing some reflecting, like what did I like, or I think Magic Johnson know what he did. I think stuff like that comes down. we suffer from the sins of our forefathers. So like that's why I say this stuff gets spiritual, to get real.
Oh, it do
You
get
see what I'm
real.
saying? So I think that like, you know, you can be like that and be mad, but at the end of the day, it might be to help you accept it, because we don't know what magic get into.
Exactly, but like you just said, he accepted it now. He loves his son.
You gotta accept it, because
Yeah.
like, man, you know, if your son come out like this, then this has to be somewhat in you. So you have to accept it.
Or because he loves his son. That could be it.
No, no, but like, you gonna love your son regardless.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Though, but like, what I'm saying, what helps you not, like, you know, try to do some type of interventional quote. I'm not saying beat it up or not. It's like when you can accept it, it's like, you know, I can understand why this happens. I feel like everybody understands. Like, I feel like every household understands why it's happening, if it happens or not. I feel like every household deep down inside understand it's between whatever family secrets or anything out of, like, you know, that it's only between that family, but every household understands deep down inside.
So
Do you agree with that?
You think it's like stemmed from something. So like
Yeah.
if your child comes out like this, it stemmed from a situation that could have occurred within the parent's lifestyle or grandparents' lifestyle.
Or even the child.
Or even the child,
Yeah.
or the child.
Yes.
There's something that led to them seeing things
Unfortunately,
like
yeah.
that.
And like, I think we learning now, the more and more knowledge coming out, we learning exactly what this is. Because it's very common.
Do I think that sexual assault and abuse in children could lead to something and questioning of sexuality? Sure. I don't think that's the case for everyone.
Not everything, but because
You know?
keep on going, my bad.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very dangerous when you say things like that, because the queer community also has a stigma on them, especially seeing that, you know, homosexual men were once equated with like being predators in the community.
What you mean?
Like, they were seen as
like little boys. Basically.
yeah, like
No.
being gay was illegal. Like, you used to be able to get arrested. Like, it was seen as a mental defect. Like,
It's
it
still-
wasn't.
wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's not an easy lifestyle.
It's still like that in Russia.
lifestyle that people claim that it is. Like, it came with a lot of brutality with it.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, my friend, she's from Russia, and she was just telling me like, people, if you're gay, you're killed, or you beat the fuck up. You're hit. It's illegal to be gay out there. You feel me? But then that also creates a huge problem, because now you're living in a lie. You're living in secrecy. You can't express yourself as how you want to be free. You feel me? At this point of life, I think we're all looking for freedom. That's why I call myself freedom, because I want people to be 100% authentically yourself when you come into contact with me, because there's no judgment. Who am I to judge you? You feel me? You're just supposed to naturally be, and that's a lot of our society. People just can't be. You feel me? It's a difference with a man liking little boys or a woman liking little.
Why is it different?
Yeah, that's a little child.
If we can accept everything, why is it different? That's what I'm saying. Why is it like
California-
because
Trying to make that
because
legal now too.
Yeah,
though.
California.
Yeah.
everything
I know
I'm
that.
hearing,
But-
everything I'm
Because
hearing, I feel like
that's
it's being
different.
conditioned.
Because
You
we're
know,
talking
like, I feel like I'm
about-
being conditioned to the point that to the
don't
point
support
exactly
that
when he
one.
said that. I'm like, why is it different then?
Because you're talking about a relationship between two consenting adults and rape, child rape, abuse.
I'm cool
It's
with
a
that one,
different.
No,
you know,
no,
it's a difference.
but like every child, like child abuse, that gets the thing of it. But like, what about the form of child abuse? Just when we see a 32-year-old man, even though the child is willing, 14, everything, he's willing to do everything, we know he's mentally abusing her, man. Like you know, he older. What about that?
That's wrong. And you know what I see a lot in the reverse? When it's an older woman or older relative, cousin, babysitter, whatever, messing with. I know so many young men who had stuff happen to them when they were 9, 10, 11
Me?
by these older girls in their families
Dang.
that they
Wasn't in
know.
my family, but yeah.
Or a family friend.
Yeah, it was neighbor.
It happens. It
Yeah.
happens very often.
Oh, yeah.
Neighbor.
And
Yeah,
that's
she lived down
wrong.
the street. Yeah.
You said that's wrong.
But and
It
you
is.
see with that ideology with masculinity you're talking about, he's supposed to like that. He's a man. Accept
Yeah.
it.
No, wait, but hold on. Check this out though.
That's a narrative.
You
though.
just seen I'm a masculine, he's a masculine. We both looked at it like, dang, that's nasty.
Right.
Could I
And
show
it's
you?
wrong, right? But men are taught that they're supposed to have this sexual prowess, especially black men, that they're supposed to just be these men.
See, like
That's
you-
not
you
right.
supposed
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
fucking. You
I
12,
hear
you supposed to be
everybody-
fucking. Boy, you ain't get
but
the
like
nuts off.
I hear everybody but black men saying what we think though. It's like I can honestly say that, like, man, dudes
He
like
talks.
yeah, but like real talk though, but like you can't sit up and tell me that, like, man, as black men we are coming telling our sons, look man, you got to fuck as many hoes as possible. You know what I'm saying? Or like, man, you got to get out here and pimp all over the world. Man, you're not doing that. Like, man, like when you got a son sometimes or a daughter, you at the stage that's gonna humble you enough to like give them the real game. It's about family at that point. So like, let's be real. Like, are you honestly judging what you see on TV? Because they spending billions of dollars to program them, and it's still not working.
And it's just a mindset within the men. You feel me? Not everybody's a man. There's still a lot of boys. They just older in age. You feel me? Because you can still idolize a lot of cultured music. You feel me? Especially hip hop. You feel me? That's all we taught to fuck. You know, just to fuck really.
Pussy, money, weed.
Pussy, money, weed, and that's still a mindset of a lot of us. You feel me? At our age, I know plenty of them. You feel me? Who still idolize that mentality. So I think it's just one of them. We can only go based off of who you are as a person, not as a whole, because everybody is different, you know, just in general. So, I mean, it's going to be always a back and forth with this conversation. Always. But it's just one of those, it's never, I don't want to just say anything's wrong. I don't want to say anything's good. You're just being, you know, that's all we can be in life. It's just authentically yourself. Children come out, you might be straight, and at some point you're like, hey, out here sucking dick. You feel me? Like, you changed, you evolved. You feel me? That's a part of human nature. You feel me? Everything evolves over time. It's just finding.
You think that's evolution?
I think your spirit, yeah.
So like, you think accepting that is like evolving your spirit?
Oh yeah. I mean, me as a child, that shit gay. You on him, that's gay. You talking down on it. You clowning. We was boys, you feel me, growing up. We all said some homophobic shit. Facts. I don't say that no more.
Right now, like, I will say that, like, you know, you definitely not supposed to, like, you know, do this, like, you know, like, speak on them and disrespect them like that.
You talk that
but
shit.
I'm asking, are you accepting it in your heart though? As like, man, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, man, I wouldn't even care if my son was like that, man, for real.
No,
That's how it should be.
I mean, no, because how? I mean, being honest, no, because one, I have a daughter. You feel me? I found her watching girls kissing. You feel me? I had to one accept that this is a reality. You feel me? It's not one that I like. You feel me?
But don't you like it?
Because I mean, the world is teaching my baby. I can't protect her from everything. The world has more control than I will ever have. Sadly, that's scary. But you have to talk to them. I still can help mold. I still can help direct. But at the end of the day, Zaria is going to make her own life. You feel me? I'm here to assist, not to take you by. You feel me? I can't pull you this way. You feel me? I can't take you that way. Right. I'm just here holding your hand where you want to walk.
And to love her through whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever that is. You feel me? And that's, as a parent, you become selfless, because majority of our parents, you're going to college, you're going here, you're doing this. You feel me? They pushed us, they forced us to do shit. Instead of like, no, my child's more introverted. You know, they like to read books. You feel me? Let's get them into this. You feel me? No, you're gonna sing. You feel me? You just because they can sing don't mean they want to sing in front of the church. You feel me? Just because they like to do this don't mean they want to do this. So that's why I said we can't force anything anymore. So I have to be accepting as a decent human being to just let people love. You feel me? As long as it's not hurting me, as long as you're not trying to force your son to kiss on another boy or trying to force you to do some shit you don't like. You feel me? Why does it bother me?
What if your son or daughter wanted to sell dope? And like, you know.
But see, that's a whole different shit.
You know, like, why is it different?
Equivalencies. No.
But no, like that's what I'm saying. Why is it like,
okay?
Like no, but like that's what I'm saying. Why is it different in the physical, but like with something with my spirit is not different though?
Why are you putting sexuality and your spirit together?
You don't think it is?
Because I'm pretty sure you're not a virgin, are you?
No.
What about that, fornicator?
I am.
So like, yeah, but like, I'm wrong for that though. That's what I'm saying. I'm wrong for that. So like, check this out though. So, like I'm wrong for that.
Why are you wrong though?
Huh?
Why do you think you're wrong for that?
Because I had sex with women before my wife, and like on my wedding day, I would just pray over it and apologize for all the fornication I did. But I'm not accepting that me doing that is right though. You see what I'm saying? I'm not accepting I was born like that.
But didn't you have some wonderful experiences?
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Didn't you learn new things about
Man,
you?
hell yeah.
So why regret that? For when you know, when you have your wife, you like things done like this. You're more experienced. You're more skilled.
I disagree with that.
Thank you.
I mean, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, you learn yourself through certain encounters. Not everyone. You feel me? Sometimes it's just a nut. You feel me? But
my bad, bro.
It's never just a
it's like, you know, this sex is spiritual. This is
I know, but you could still be out here doing what you do, but be liberated with it.
But like, you got to realize this. But like, I can be liberated, but like, I understand so much about sex and my Thompson. You know, is that like, I'm everybody who I did, I'm bringing it to her.
Oh yeah.
So like if I done ran up 30, that means she could probably had 2 or 3, and now that's being to her. Is that fair to her?
But what if you? Okay, so it's a difference. I'll say being young and just fucking from being conscious in what you're doing. So
I still did that though.
Yeah. So if you're conscious and you loving on this woman, but she's healing to you, you're healing to her. It's natural. You feel me? But then, okay, time is, all right, that was the season, but I thank you. On to the next person, but you're intimate. It's healing, it's loving. Y'all feed into each other's spirit. Why is that any different from this wife you're about to have, but they were all nurturing, healing for your spirit? You feel me? It doesn't just mean be reckless. You have to be conscious of who you sleeping in the bed with. You have to know what demons you're taking on or what blessings you're about to take on. You feel me? I think that's just something consciously, because that's also me. I'm a pro. Be liberated. You feel me? But don't be reckless. You get me? So I just think that's something as people, we just, I just slept with this many people. It's like, it's a lesson. You feel me? It's still beautiful. You still it's a divine reunion to be intimate with somebody.
But she not divine though. Like, what if she got some real demons over there?
gonna figure it out?
I didn't want no parts of that.
But that's where you come in. You have not just
I gotta discern now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You
so
gotta
like now,
discern.
So now the God knowledge come in.
But that's real shit. If you know she out here smoking dope, you feel me, and fucked up and doing this and got 4 kids with 8 different niggas, you feel me?
Not 8.
Yeah.
I mean, but like them, but like it could be like if she could be perfectly fine to my eye, but like really be like on some serious stuff, have some serious trauma on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's where you have to get to know that woman. Take time to actually invest.
Everybody has baggage too. We ain't kids. Ain't nobody coming perfect.
You better say that shit.
I believe soul ties are real.
Explain it, please.
Facts.
But
Speak to Mike a little bit, sister.
Explain it.
My bad. So I'm not a virgin, obviously. I have a son. So, but I just feel like through the situations that I've been in and having sex with people, it plays a toll on just your mindset and your spirit in itself. So I just don't feel like you should be having sex with whoever. It's not important. I think that, like, and I was raised in the church, so my parents wanted me to wait till I got married to have sex. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with having sex. Although I do feel like having sex with people definitely can take away from who you are as a person if you are having sex with the wrong people.
That's where that reckless shit comes.
Yeah,
I said don't be
that's what I'm
reckless.
saying.
Yeah, being
It's
reckless is
a
a whole
difference.
different. It's a whole different from conscious and being conscious.
Sharing your body, being liberated, liking and enjoying sex versus you out there running for something physically.
You chasing the cum.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a big difference, and a lot of people get caught up because it feel good. That's the problem. Sex feel too damn good.
That's what I'm saying though. But like that's what happens. Like when you give somebody, but like when you give the mind the perception, everybody's perception is different. So like that's why they just give you a straight law right then and there. Wait for your wife. I know you ain't gonna do that, but just in case you don't do that, some shit out here you need to know about. You see what I'm saying?
So are you
But,
like Christian?
No, I'm not no Christian.
What is it then? What's your spiritual? What do you tap into?
I'm a Negro.
I'm trying to figure it out. Are you like a whole?
I'm about to start saying that. I'm a Negro. Like, what are you?
I am a Negro.
Freemason. What is it?
I ain't none of that. Like them all categories. I'm like, man, we all Negroes. That's us. And I was trying to tell you too. It's gonna sound like it, but the Bible, that's our book, is Negroes. They got us from Negro land. You see what I'm saying? That's all our stuff, though. They whitewashed it and shit like that.
You got Aunt Keys where you live?
What is that?
Okay. You ain't one of them then.
What's that?
Keep going.
You just hit me with some
What
voodoo.
is that? Yeah.
You said
You said you was some
I'm like, he ain't got no
What
Aunt
is-
Keys or nothing like
is
that.
that?
Or,
Like, what is that on the real though? What is that?
She ain't gonna tell us
pictures
again.
of pharaohs at your crib.
You see, that's what I'm like Pharaoh. That's some bond. Like Egypt mean bondage. That's see what I'm saying. But like, what is Aunt? You said Aunt Key.
Like an Aunt Key, it's like an Egyptian symbol.
Oh, you talk about the little
Yeah.
the womb,
the Egyptian cross.
the vagina, right? No,
Never heard that one.
I have heard that, like
I
the
was
symbol.
about to
yeah, the womb.
I just
yeah.
thought I'm like maybe.
Yeah, but like I feel you though, but like it sounds like a Christian and everything, but like they try to
You
confuse
talk
us
about
with
the
all
Bible
that.
a lot.
That's because the Bible is the black people's book. That's what it is.
Elaborate.
You know how like when everybody say that like we don't know who we are, we only people.
Yeah.
That's because the Bible is.
What
All
about the
people wasn't-
Quran? Are most black people like Muslim in America?
Like what you see with the Muslim thing, in my opinion, that be just niggas be mad that like that like after they come into the truth and realize they've been lied to, they still see the white people over there. They're like, man, I ain't believing nothing that nigga say. So I'm going over here starting my own thing. And they saying the same thing. We just don't agree with the white man.
I did hear that though. I heard that
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know that's a fact, but I did hear that before.
And you can't be mad at them because at the end of the day, niggas just trying to forget about who we are.
It's a difference between the nation and Muslims.
And actual Osama bin Laden. Right, exactly. I see what you're saying.
Whoa.
He's a Muslim though, ain't he?
He is Muslim.
What just happened?
It's just two different ideologies. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Right, it's two different ideologies.
Religion's all over the place.
No, like you mixing up what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that the Nation of Islam is different than what Osama bin Laden believes in.
But what Osama bin Laden believes in or believed in is different from what Muslims believe in. Muslims don't believe in violence.
Okay, you talk about extremists. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
That's a little
and like I don't agree with that either. But like I was making like some of the most notable ones.
Yes.
Well, it's just like,
she said don't use him.
It's just like church, a wolf in sheep's clothing. You feel me? There's always going to be a wolf to manipulate for their own good or their own behalf. You feel me?
I feel you.
That's just a human characteristic. If I know I can pimp you out, I'm going to pimp you out. You feel me? I'm going to talk you that game real smooth so then you out here in these streets. So that's just one of them things. You just have to know what you're studying, and that's across the board because I feel like people can gain true keys of knowledge from everything, but we just stick to one. You feel me? Instead of, let me see what the Quran got. Let me see what the dude Buddha was talking about. Let me see what Christians be talking about. And take keys and form your own perception. You feel me? That betters you as a human.
That's funny you said that because it was like back in 2016 when I got that flu, I was like, I ain't gonna say I was studying religions, but I was just reading about different like Hinduism, Buddhism, Muslim. It's interesting because at the end of the day, everybody believe. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's different words, but it feels like it's all the same thing.
They all
same
one
message,
higher
different
power.
message.
It's just different higher powers, different names.
Yeah.
They just saw God differently.
Yep, I agree.
Feel me? You see God differently than me. You feel me? But
oh no, they ain't all the same though. No, like I thought that too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, I done had the crystals, the stones, selenite, and all of that. Yeah. I done been into the mosque and everything. I done been over like I done heard about Varishu and Hiroshu, what's her name? India. The study to Egypt, they not all the same at all though.
Oh no,
they very different.
No, they different.
And then something else I noticed, as a matter of fact, something that's actually like interesting about all of them. The only quote unquote religion that even acknowledges a masculine God is Christianity or like the Bible. Everything else is female worship. It's like feminine worship. Whether it's ancient Egypt over there and
I don't know if everything else.
Explain. Well, like which ones?
Maybe like Hinduism, maybe.
Hinduism, what else? Ancient
like
Egypt too.
Buddhism and like all that other stuff. No, I don't think so.
Buddhism, yeah, like the stones and everything. But like what other one?
Judaism, no.
Well, like Judaism is the Bible and everything. Catholicism,
focus a lot more on Mary, but it's not all about her.
You think that's an accident?
Judaism, I never heard of that one.
You want to strip away where the true divine entity comes from? You feel me? Like we think.
Know what Judaism is?
I never heard.
Where do you think Jewish people come from?
Really? That's what it is? I never knew. This is new
oh
for
my
me.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now though.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't,
right.
like
Judaism comes from the Old Testament of the Bible.
Where Christianity, where a
The
lot
Old
of
Testament.
Western religions come from.
Yeah, like you got to every religion. That's why I don't associate with it because like every religion get it from Africa. So I'm saying every religion get it from the Old Testament,
from our
and
roots.
then from there they make their own perception of it.
So what is the truth?
We'll never know.
It's whatever. That's what I'm saying. Whatever
That's
you
what
need to fill your soul. That's what it is.
But no, that's dangerous though. I ain't gonna lie to
Because
you.
religion is man-made. Because it's
I
all
feel you
based
on that
in
one.
belief and faith, things you cannot see or touch.
Right though, but it's not religious. It's spiritual. This is who you are.
It is religion, though.
Yeah. I ain't no religion.
Now you may not got something to call what you got, but it's religion. It's
I think you're trying to force it on me now because you don't even know what it is. You don't know.
I'm not trying to
She said
force
you
it.
don't know what it is.
You're not defining it, so I'm assuming you move in and out of different beliefs. But there's some core stuff that you keep relating back to the Bible.
That's but I'm saying that if
like
I'm not,
most good black folk do.
If like I'm not relating to anything else, then what is it?
Would you say spiritual? Would you say spiritual?
I'm saying I'm a Negro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna start saying that.
like I'm a Negro.
That's
like
my new shit. I'm a Negro.
I'm trying to tell you like simple as that. The Bible is the Negro's book, the black people's book. That's what it is.
I'm gonna start saying that, bro. Sorry.
I'm
a Negro.
Shit, I'm like for real.
No, for real.
Look up Negro land. Look up what it was.
I'm gonna look
Did
it
you
up.
think they like think about it? Did you think they went to Africa and just start snatching niggas? No, they went to a specific place and got niggas, and they knew who they got.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, I can't even comment on that 'cause I don't know the facts on that, but it sounds about
That's
right.
real nigga shit.
Yeah, it sounds about
Well, excuse my language.
No, say what the
Man,
fuck you want to
shit.
say.
No, I bet.
I just think, you know.
Good though, bro.
No, a lot of what you're saying is I think you dive into different things, but you gain.
Dive into like what? Like I'm only giving credit to the Bible.
I know you only give credit, but you just named off, you know, the lady from India or the goddess from India. You feel me?
Oh,
You said
that's because the
it was-
Bible is telling you about them too, though. They telling you about all that.
Mhm.
They telling you about all that. Everything that's gonna come.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
see,
But the only thing about the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
it knocks every other culture out.
Yeah.
And it says that ain't real, this ain't real, what they're practicing is false. You feel that's a false idol. Condemn them, kill them, because this God right here is the only God you need.
That's why it's
You feel me?
man-made.
And that's why it's control. It's a part of controlling you, because a Christian will go out and fight for dear life
That's what
to
I'm saying,
protect
but like-
Jesus Christ, who ain't.
How come you keep on saying
ain't
Christian,
named?
though?
I don't know why they call it Christianity. You feel me? Because Jesus never said he was a Christian. You feel me? That's the title they
He's
the-
Jewish.
Yeah, that's the title people gave him. You feel me? So I don't know why they do all that. That's why I don't phase into the Bible too, because there's too many question marks on a lot of shit that they was even talking about. Putting blood on the door so a demon don't come in. There's a lot of weird shit that I just me reading the
Put
Bible.
blood on the
now.
door. Some niggas want to come and kill a baby because he was black. That's why.
But even then, it's weird that you sacrifice. You would sacrifice your child.
No, like the niggas in Egypt was coming through, going door to door, trying to find a quote unquote savior. So they came through like, man, we gonna kill every single son just so we can eliminate all that. But you gotta dip, but you gotta actually like read it. But like I get it though. You saw the white people sitting right there, like, man, I don't trust nothing them say, 'cause they already lied to us 400. I get it though. But it's something. But like, man, I ain't gonna lie, to understand it in there.
But you know, like Heru was the actual pre-biblical
warfare.
Christ.
You said who?
Heru was the original Jesus.
Peru.
I don't
Heru.
know nothing about that.
Yeah, I ain't
Like that.
talk about like in Persia.
No, from Egypt. You know, it was Ra.
See, yeah, you talk about
Isis.
Osiris and Ra and all of them. Like you got to think about it. That same thing has been around the whole world, telling you it's three parts of it. It's the mother and the son. That's been around the whole world in India. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not gonna go there because they're gonna try to come after me. Then, but like, no.
I feel you.
Speak
When
that
it gets
truth.
too deep, they don't want you knowing.
Hey,
that.
why you talking that? Tell me that truth.
But I'll just only mention that because they call him Jesus, but Heru was his name. You feel me? And that's why there's a lot of issues with biblical aspects, because they don't even call these entities by their
I thought it was
power
Yeshua
name.
or something like. You see what I'm saying? I never heard of Haru.
Yeah, the one, the eagle guy. He was
The eagle?
Yes, and everything about him. Because my mom gave me the book.
Was he half? Oh, like I'm pretty sure in ancient Egypt and every other culture, they half man, half cat, half eagle, half woman too.
He turned into a golden disc.
He was a
'Cause
deity then, though,
Yeah,
right?
he fought for God. He fought for Ra. Just like Jesus' story was fighting for God, he was here to
So like I
help for
want to
God.
ask
They
you,
said it was the messenger of
is
God.
that normal to
Messenger
you
of
though? Like I want to ask you honestly, do you resonate with a being that's an eagle, a woman, and a man?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about what you're for. I mean, that's something like religion is man-made, and it's made for a certain type of person to connect with. Each one is based in something, and each one has a lot of like cultural ties too. But when we're talking about Christianity, like he said, a lot of times, and I know you're not a Christian, but for the sake of it, I'm just gonna say maybe you're a spiritual Christian-like. Maybe. Does that work? Is that okay to say?
I'm still a Negro.
This Negro, right?
It's big Judah. It's
He's
Judah.
a spiritual Christian like Negro.
No, like if you don't call it Negro, you can call it Judah, Israel. But no, it's like you because like you got to think
Are you
about
one
it.
of the Israelite people?
No, that's what I'm saying. We not.
I'm trying to get-
She followers. She
Hold on,
like,
I got a
okay.
question. How do you feel about I said Israelite people, but how do you feel about people that speak about that? I know a few people that actually that's into that deep.
It's because whenever we talk about those issues, and then like suddenly women,
And like I understand that for real though.
I
Like,
know, yeah.
queer people,
I know a lot of people that post about that
she
often.
feels convicted. And like you feel convicted, so like I can agree. Like people are not going about shit the wrong, like on right way at all. But like we convicting each other. But at the end of it, like so it's like I can agree. We got to find a better way to deliver the truth. But like we got to deliver the truth though. And definitely.
But like, what is the truth? You know what I'm saying? And then look back to further. Like, look at what the natives were doing. Look at the gods that they serve.
The natives are Africans.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't serve Jesus.
And like, look what happened to them. They got slaughtered. They got slaughtered to the point of
by who? Huh? The white man.
Yeah, by
the Christians.
By something
who
else.
Tried to put a Bible in their hand and teach them what.
So like, check this out. You got to realize this. They put them in there because they knew who they was and where they came from, and they knew they stepped away. So they said, "Shit, you remember this? Got your dumb ass."
I
like
like the native stuff.
They finessed them in every single way, just how they do us and everybody else around the world.
Yeah, I mean, but like you guys saw what they did, and like did you guys see Birth of Nation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Right, and you see how, and I didn't even notice about Nat Turner that he was a preacher and that they used the word of God to hold people in bondage. Mm-hmm. They had a black man use the word of God to hold his people in bondage on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, like you said, like I said, it's a vague document. He also found hope and strength in that same text. But he was teaching his people to follow and obey their master at the same time. And when you see of the dichotomy between that, and a lot of religion is just based in dogma. It's just all dogma.
Hey, so check this out, though. You said it. That's why you're not supposed to do religion, because you can fall and be manipulated. You're supposed to just go in yourself.
But religion is based off text, and you keep referring and going off text and relating your sexuality to text.
I mean, I think I'm doing it based. I mean, the text support it, but I think I'm based it off creation. I think I'm based it off natural. You want to go
that you get from.
You want to go? No, I'm say think about it in science. Take away my textbook. Take away. Say I can't read or nothing. Take away science. Why is it that when a man and a woman come for some reason, something like a baby pops out, right?
You know, black people can have white children, and guess what? A man was also pregnant, and things happen.
No,
like I don't know.
I
just thought we were saying words. I didn't know what was going on. Like,
no, like for real, means. A man had cause like this, this definitely.
That is I did
this
see
defies my mind. And it's definitely.
I seen that on Google. It was like first man
the
gives
word on
birth.
the street was that he was trans.
Yeah, trans. He was born biologically.
I don't know about that.
He could get pregnant.
Is it natural?
That's
though?
cheating.
You know what I'm saying? That's cheating. Come on, you gotta give me a fair one.
But you keep talking about what is natural, what is normal. Where are you getting these ideals from? And you keep saying the Bible. That's what I'm saying. Are you Christian and lying to us?
Let's take away textbooks.
Don't lie about loving God.
Let's take away textbooks and everything. Like for some reason, why wouldn't creation happen? That like why does it happen like that? You know, like when a man and woman come through, like reproduction happens. But like when a man and a man, or when a woman and a woman do it. Nothing happens.
But that's what I'm saying. Not everybody's put on
that's
earth
right
to procreate, though. And not all women can have children.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not all women can have children.
Do you think that a woman is born not being able to have children? Or does earthly things happen?
Some women are born barren. Some women are born not able to carry children.
You see, I never knew that. I never knew that at all.
You could still be a mother and not bear children.
Yeah, you definitely can. No, but like what I'm saying is like I never knew that like a female can be born with like and automatically not be able to bear a child.
Women have a lot of reproductive issues, especially black women.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that comes in like amongst the earthly matter. I didn't know that like it happens naturally when you're born. You can be born that way
genetic,
to not have a kid.
If you have like stuff going on with your family, a family history, like I have a family history of like fibroids and stuff like that, so I have to keep a watch out for that. Especially a lot of black women do actually. So that's something you got to keep a watch for and get your checkups and get your pap smears and all of that. But not all women can carry children. Not all women have breasts. Not all women, you know what I'm saying? Like when you tie being a woman to physical things or roles, you kind of lose the essence of what it means because you're really supposed to define it for yourself.
That's only what a woman. That's what a
woman. You can get all deep in
it. That's only what a woman can define herself as. You feel me too? Like a man is always gonna fuck up what a woman should be. We don't know what it's like to be a woman.
That's why I don't comment on these topics. I just sit back and be like,
I mean, honestly,
I don't know. Yeah,
like a woman will never know what a man goes through, and we'll never understand what a woman. We just have to understand and just appreciate. You feel me? This divine creations that be in front of us. So that's all I'm doing.
I just listen. Oh, that's all. I just
Yeah,
I
yeah,
listen.
listen, that's all we can
all I
do. But you feel me? Keep being Negro. I appreciate you.
I like
being
that.
Negro.
I do too. I do, bro.
But
Where you get? Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, you go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
You said where
It's
you
going
get that
it's
from.
going back to the topic. Now,
No, go ahead. I want to hear.
I'm telling you,
Where you get that
look up
from?
Negro Land. I'm telling you, it's a real place.
Negro land.
Yeah, that's like man, you gotta think about it. Like man, they know who you are. Like man, they called you like they didn't get nigger and Negro from nowhere. They didn't get that from nowhere.
That's true.
It's the category.
The natives you talking about, they was running away from persecution from them niggas too. So that's why they
Weren't
settled
black
here.
people called like Moors?
But like them the ones that
Did a
like
little
cut a
research
deal
on
with like and taught them how to bathe and everything.
You know, I did a little research on the Moors.
The
That is-
original.
yeah, the original. Yeah.
Them the ones that went to Spain and started
This is the way he said it.
they start giving them the game. They start giving them the game. How he was washing up the secrets
I'm
that they
just
saved
washing
Europe
up.
out of that. You heard about that period of time, didn't you?
That's why the Vatican is so sacred. You feel me? They
And-
got
and-
all our knowledge in it.
And like the Vatican know what's going on. The Vatican got the pictures of the of the Christ with the afro and all them disciples with the fro and the brown
Okay.
one. That's
Most-
why they guarded with their lives.
That's why white people are terrified of us
Mm-hmm.
because they know if we wake up to our true power,
Yeah,
potential,
we done woke up.
essence, being, that's why they keep you in religion.
You gonna find out who you are. You be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
and
I
then
think
you
we
find
woke
out who
up,
you
though.
are. You gonna ask who they are. And
It's-
that's what it's gonna be
I
like.
think
Whoa,
we're already up though.
We are, but not a mass scale of us.
why we not up?
Because we wouldn't be in this predicament. We wouldn't be voting. We'd be like, hell no,
I see what you're saying.
bitch.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
So do y'all feel
Nigga.
we're at the beginning phase of it? Like I was
Oh.
saying, like way at the beginning.
Oh, we're at the awakening process.
Yeah,
Definitely, I agree with that.
because I love our parents' generation. I love them, but you know what I mean. I feel like they didn't have as much of a waking process as we did.
That's why their generation.
I feel like
X.
you not voting and everything. It sounds to the awakening, and everybody not voting. It sounds to the awakening for real. Because you realizing these systems not for you. These niggas had 400 years
It's
tell
a
you
setup.
something,
Yeah.
and do something for you. And they ain't
Yeah.
did nothing.
Yeah.
My slave
I
master
agree.
still pimping me. That's really how I feel when
This
I
nigga got on TV and told you, man, you not, man, you know what?
ain't
Check this
black.
out. You not even black, and you don't vote for me,
And then you got-
nigga.
He did say
Yeah.
that, and when he said that was it. I was like, that's it. That was it for me.
Yeah, that's how I was like.
That was it.
No, the Tim shit. Like y'all wearing.
Tims.
Yeah, him and old girl throwing
Kamala,
some Tims.
the
Yeah,
Tims.
He's like,
yeah, they
Kamala.
try to throw on some Tims or we
You
with
ain't
the black
seen him
people.
bring out 2
like-
Chainz?
Yeah.
And he performed
Yeah.
I'm Different. I was
Yeah.
like, is this a Boondocks
That's
episode?
why I'm like, what are y'all doing?
This what the awakening look like right
It was
here.
like
She said,
a-
"You see what these niggas doing to us?"
It was like a rally, and like 2 Chainz was there talking, and then like as he's talking, like the song starts to play in the background, and he goes into
I'm
performing.
different.
I'm different.
See?
He like,
You
we
ain't black,
trying
you
to
ain't
be
vote for me."
different.
See, man, look at these niggas.
Dude, I swear.
2 days for the election, right?
No.
See, you, like,
Yeah,
like
it's
this what they
crazy.
think of you. This is what they think like for like. Man, come on, and like you said, they had on Tim's.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Remember when Hillary,
they think-
You know what they
Hillary
doing. You know what they doing. You know what
Cardi
that is.
B, all of them.
He's a
I'm-
Cardi, all of them.
Yeah, because I mean, Cardi, she interviewed him, or they had an interview with each other. But that's how you control. That's how you get the sleep. You feel me? Those who are asleep are inspired. Oh, Cardi B talking. I know where my vote going for.
You peeped that?
You feel me? But that's how they maneuver. But
That's
people
how
know what they doing.
That's how they think we maneuver, though.
But that's how majority do, because
Yeah.
you can hear on the radio,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, I see Cardi B was talking with
Yeah.
Joe Biden. Like I don't give a fuck.
That's
Trump
Who's-
put out all the styles.
That's true.
Kanye, Wayne, 50.
That's why we gotta
Q,
take over the media.
Yep.
Lil Pump. I don't know where he found him.
Right, the
That's
hard,
all.
that
Lil
nigga
Pump,
stood
you
out.
went in
Lil Pump.
the street. He said,
Right.
I'm about to find
He
my
look
nigga.
bad too. He don't look like life been treating him
Nah.
well.
Probably
At the end of the day, it's the media.
Yeah,
It's the
media.
That's what I'm about to
media
take this
controls
shit over.
everything.
I'm telling you. Take over the rail stations and all that.
You got to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you control the people.
Facts.
You feel me? If you start and even the news, really, the news is like our number one.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because people listen to CNN before they listen to a doctor.
Oh, you know
feel
that.
me? And and it's crazy to me. Like, doctor, pull your mask down. You gotta take it off a little bit. Your breathing is fucking
CNN
up. Oh,
say-
I need to wear it. No, CNN told me that I gotta be careful because coronavirus is killing niggas, and we still at 1%.
Yeah.
You feel me? Of the death rate. So it's just thinking outside of what's being told to you. You feel me? Why keep listening to a slave master? You know, and that's why I challenge people. We still just listen and bend to their will instead of questioning shit. You feel me? Curiosity kills the cat. This cat ain't dead. You feel me? I've been curious for a long time.
Whole life.
You
Shit.
feel me?
Yeah.
So, and I'm still learning new shit. But you just got to see the world in a different way.
So y'all think COVID is fake news?
No, it's not fake, but to the extreme. You feel me? Just like
Yeah.
racism to the extreme that they're projecting onto you is creating fear. You can create fear by pumping that in the airway every day, because you don't think about COVID if you don't watch the news. You just, all right, I'm going outside.
Honestly, I've gotten to the point, and this goes to, I guess, almost advertising. As soon as I see a mask or gloves or hand sanitizer, I'm instantly reminded
COVID.
it's COVID.
Oh, sorry, I got
see?
some hand sanitizer on the table.
No, but it's just, I mean, I'm happy. But
Yeah,
anytime
but
you
that's-
see that,
but you see,
you're
it's-
mine now.
It's programmed
It's
into you.
yep.
If you cough, I bet all of us.
Everybody look.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
You feel me, kids?
I know.
This nigga done coughed at the march. This nigga crazy.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's programmed. You show they show
true.
they show how they maneuver all the time. We just think it's it's regular, degular. Like, no, it's kind of weird that they have a whole pandemic soundtrack for them. The little red dot with the little arms coming off. Like, they made a picture for COVID. You feel me? Like, a lot of shit's weird. You know, you ain't had that for the flu, H1N1.
It's about the
certain shit.
control.
So,
Control game. It's a control game.
yeah.
We're gonna see in a few years the truth though. Right now we don't know what's going on. We just assuming, guessing, wondering, but we don't know. We don't know.
Your pieces on the chessboard.
Yep. We just like
Really?
Did anybody get sick?
no.
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 I got sick before, really bad.
I did.
I
I
last
did in
year.
January for
You did?
10 days.
Yeah.
Me
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
10 days.
10 days in January.
I was sick as
It was
fuck.
the
Yep.
worst.
Yep.
Like,
No, I was in June.
Yours in June.
man.
No, I caught it in winter months.
How it feel?
I was like,
And it was
oh.
bad the whole time.
It was like
Yep, 10
something
days.
new every day.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my sense of smell. For sure.
I
Damn.
don't know if I lost.
I didn't lose that
I don't
one.
know if
Like
I
they
lost
said,
it.
like that
Yeah.
was like the determining key if it was COVID. But like, yeah, I lost my sense of smell. I couldn't even smell my son's diaper.
But you here,
Damn.
baby. You here.
You still here.
You
Yeah,
still
you here with
Look
us.
at
Probably
me.
looking at
What
it
your
like,
hair
oh.
looking good.
Yeah.
Go
Like
ahead.
somebody was like, I think he pooped. I'm like, no, he didn't.
Oh. Are
Everybody
you still able to function though?
Yeah, I mean, it was like something new every day. I will say like your muscles definitely hurt. Like my eyes hurt really bad.
Yeah, it made me weak.
Like I didn't even want to open them, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
hurt to look sideways.
Yeah, I had that whole
So-
side of my face. Just,
Yeah, but I think it's different for everybody though.
Yeah.
It hits everybody different because my whole house got sick.
Mm.
So like everybody had something different going on though.
Right.
So like I might have had a fever, and my fever go away. Then my mom get a fever, and then I have headaches. But my mom has like lost her sense of taste, and my dad lost his sense of smell, but has his sense of taste still.
Right.
So like it was different for everybody in the house.
Interesting.
are you like nervous for like when your child grows up and then now they're gonna have to be exposed to school and all the before Corona, kids? I've worked with kids at school.
Okay.
They bring home
Everything.
everything.
Shit, we get it too. I was working
Yeah.
in the school. Sick
Yeah,
as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Am I nervous about school?
Like, are you like worried about that? Because I know like who knows what school's gonna be like now. And, depending
whole
on where
new
you
world.
live, they may have in-person school, so you gotta decide if you messing with that.
Right now, no, I'm not even worried about it. He's only one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
So I'm not even
I got an 8-year-old.
not even thinking about it.
Oh, well then you need to be thinking.
I mean, they're doing homeschooling right now.
Okay.
But you see the troubles with it.
Is it CMSD?
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a problem because children aren't learning like how they need
A
to
lot
be
of them aren't.
learning. You feel me? And then
At all.
At all.
I feel really bad for the kindergartners.
Oh,
Like,
terrible.
You know,
It's
the
terrible.
ones that have to learn their ABCs and write
Yeah,
their
like
names.
the basics.
Yeah,
You feel
they
me?
can't
It's-
even
it's-
learn it correctly.
I know some parents that took their kids out of school because of that reason. They said it was a waste of time. Somebody just posted a Facebook status yesterday saying she took her son out of kindergarten because he wasn't learning anything through the virtual shit. Yeah.
But most schools are virtual now anyway.
Yeah.
Even in the classroom, they got laptops. You feel me?
I see what you
and
mean.
everything. So
Yeah,
the
but
wa-
then you have people like my brother. He's 11. He's not gonna sit and do class for 8 hours.
No,
Not at
I
home.
wou't.
You know,
Shit.
it's a waste
especially
of
he
time.
got his video game right there. Like
His
he's-
TV is distraction.
and then he'll leave the camera, and his teacher be like, "LaShawn, LaShawn,
and
where are
this is
you
like-
at, LaShawn?"
I'm over here. Like, I'm using the
no,
bathroom.
it's definitely very hard. And then also like about children like with IEPs or disabilities,
Oh,
like
that's what I
they're
worked
super
with. That's
suffering.
what I
Like
was
my
working
sister has
with.
ADHD, so she's been struggling hard.
They can't even focus. They like, I need to get up. You feel me?
These
stay at home.
So it's-
We gonna see. I think COVID's gonna be here for a while. People come thinking we're gonna wake up on January 1st. It's gonna be we're back to normal. This shit gonna be here probably another year or two, maybe two.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Two
be a
solid-
new
It is.
COVID.
Oh,
It is.
It's
Yeah.
new wave coming up.
No, I believe
I work for that nonprofit, and we're getting housing for people who are affected by it. And they're like, oh yeah, well we're gonna be here until like 2022.
Yep.
So they at least know until then.
Yeah, 100%. I believe it's gonna be here guaranteed 2022, probably 23.
Yeah, man, because we're not even thinking about flu season now. People forget, like, around this time, like, I did an article because the U.S. Surgeon General came to Mercy Hospitals or Mercy
Shout out to
Medical
Mercy.
Center out there, and he was talking about how this time last year, at least 500,000 people were taking up beds due to the flu. So imagine, that's like maybe like almost an average number.
Yeah.
So imagine that, those hospital beds being taken up for the flu, and now we got COVID on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna become a whole new
That's
man.
probably why they shut the hospitals down. Like, man, take care of yourself at home. That's crazy. I never thought I saw something like this.
You know, this
I don't
one guy
think none
said
of
that. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't think none of us thought
Yeah.
we'd have to experience this. But I think it's just things got to crumble so new can start to blossom.
Yeah.
It's a reset.
It's
But I don't
reset.
trust the hospitals.
Oh, hey, I never. After
I
I
don't
had
trust the
to take a
hospitals at
client
all.
there, I
That's
hate
how you
that.
Listen,
catch- you
hospitals
catch
is,
them.
yeah.
Personally, I think they might be doing something to people in these hospitals.
Yeah, they putting it in.
I will always
Pumping
say
in
this.
the
They're definitely
system.
giving it to people.
Hospitals,
heard-
hospitals is
They-
sneaky.
they
I was
giving
gonna say,
it
I've
to
heard
them.
they're inflating numbers for funding.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They're not even testing people. They're like, oh, you have the symptoms, you have it.
Some
Wow.
they don't even have tests at some places.
Yeah, my friend works there. She said they just, because they get paid more, she said they get paid more when they just say that this person died of COVID instead
Yeah.
of seeing what the real problem was.
Yeah,
You
and
feel
that's
me?
the problem.
And so they said, and that's what this doctor was saying. I was watching his YouTube. He said the issue, we'll never know how bad COVID really was because we don't know any real numbers.
Right.
He said it's just one of those, like, we just taking guesstimates.
Even like the people in the houses, like before anybody got sick, I was the only one sick when my house got sick, and they were like, oh well, yeah, we're gonna send a letter to everyone in the house. It's 8 people in my house, well, at my mom's house. I'm like, so everyone in this house is presumed COVID positive. So now that heightens the numbers, but nobody else was sick. So
It's all about the money.
See, man, that's crazy.
I tell people that I went to nursing school and I was in the healthcare thing. I went to those, the business meetings and everything. It's all about the money. But they ain't gonna say that though. They would never just say, "Oh, we want your money," but they do some finesses like y'all just said. Say, "Oh, you're positive. Oh, you got COVID," because the insurance company pays them more money,
Yeah.
and that's a fact. You
They
can look
get
that up.
banked.
Yeah, but that bill of Medicaid, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I seen this shit firsthand. I mean, I wasn't there obviously in the COVID era, but I seen this shit. It's all about the money in the hospital.
Yeah, that is a machine. That is all about money for profit.
Big pharma.
Because when you ain't got insurance and when you have trouble paying, you're out that bed. I remember like being like really messed
Get your
up,
ass
Yeah,
up out
bro.
of here.
He said
really
you out
messed
that
up in
bed.
the ER, and they trying to clear that bed off. Like
He said, you out that bed,
a
bro.
body, a
gotta
number.
get out.
We got to about to spend some money, real big time money.
real.
Nigga about to spend $1 million. You not even paying. You got to leave. You got
They
to
gonna roll you out.
though.
Just put her in the front.
Right, though.
You got to ride.
I'm gonna give you this chair right here.
For real.
And then we're not even talking about like, and I also did another article about this of how black women were affected with COVID-19 because black women were some of the lowest insured people, especially in Ohio. So to even find out if you have COVID, at least early on, before now with the free test, you had to have insurance. I think like 7% of women in the county were insured or something like that.
See, like, man, I'm not feeling that. It's an attack on black women, too, for real. Like, man, I'm just now finding out about, like, man, how, what they been doing with y'all with childbirth.
Oh yeah,
and
I was
everything.
scared. Y'all don't even know how scared I was.
Scamming us.
I'm like, man, they
child.
attacking
I
their
was
at 7
reproductive.
months.
Really? What happened?
Because I did not trust her.
You gotta do
I
what
was
you
like,
gotta
she is
do.
gonna let me die.
You got to hear about this, bro.
Yeah.
Like man,
I'm
childbirth.
hip.
Yeah, I ain't even know about that. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, damn, but I know what it is because they know how valuable they is.
You know, you got
and
to
that
get a black
reproductive
doctor.
organ.
You have to get shout out to Nurse Shelley. She said you have to get a black physician.
What kind of shit is that? though?
I hate to say it, but it just
You can't even find
My
one for
doctor
real.
was black.
you found one.
Thank
See,
God.
Found a
See?
black woman.
You gotta look,
You
don't
got
you?
to.
You gotta search.
See,
It takes work.
These niggas trying to kill us.
gotta ask too.
But you know the game, though, bro.
I got
You know.
recommended.
Yeah.
I asked around. I said, y'all know any doctors? Because my doctor that I had before her, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was. I would come in and she was just real negative. Like I had preeclampsia and gestational diabetes, but she never tested me.
See,
See,
That's
look at
it.
that. That's some.
They
And I didn't
think
find
Gotta
out.
get a
I didn't
brother or
find out
sister.
until the literally 5 days before I was induced.
Wow.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
because
saying?
They think that we're mules or animals, and we don't feel pain, and that
Man, what type
we're
of shit is that?
Some type of subhuman mutant species.
Right.
But then they use your
Right.
DNA and your organs to advance all
Yeah.
medicine and shit
Right.
like that, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy
man,
thing is, I had all the symptoms, like gaining the weight. I was holding a lot of water weight.
And she
She's
just
like,
didn't
"Well, what
tell
are
you.
you doing?" Like
See?
that's how she said it to me.
What
That's
are you
crazy.
doing?
Did she tell you just go on a diet or something, work out?
Yeah, literally. She was like, "Well, you need to stop whatever you're doing. You need to stop it."
What?
see, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
and I experienced that as well. I have an autoimmune disorder, and I suffer a little bit from lupus nephritis. So it's like I have issues with my kidneys. It took me 2 years to figure out what was going on. I lost the ability to do this.
What
Wow.
symptoms were you having?
And muscle weakness, complete muscle weakness, and a lot of inflammation. And I went to 2 white male doctors that told me I just need to work out more.
Man,
I'm talking
what,
about I
nigga?
can't lift my arms over my head. Like I'm feeling like crazy. I'm like,
You
She
must
said,
go
nigga,
to,
this shit is deeper than Tabo,
let's go to
man.
black
Right, no, it's
physicians.
something
you
else.
know,
This shit is
and
something else, man.
eventually I got to that place and found the right, physician who believed me. They tested me, and I was able to, go on and get my treatment, and I'm a lot healthier now. But what black women go through in the healthcare, the
That's
healthcare
scary.
system, please.
Because then I get to thinking about it, it's like, okay, so like
Under
when they
attack.
put the little Planned Parenthood in front of y'all, and then after that, y'all beat all the like things they doing with the baby as far as the abortion and everything, and then even when I'm safe from that, then you go to the hospital when you about to have a baby, and they still trying to kill you. I'm like, man, hell, that's crazy.
Look, I was scared. They said I was literally stroke level.
Wow.
Like I couldn't even hold my son when he was born because my blood pressure was like 220.
And you
over
should be
100.
able to sue
I was
their
just
asses
thinking
for
that. I was like,
These people
it's
sick
true.
as-
But a lot of
This
times
shit
they
sick,
stick you.
man.
You can't.
Listen, and
But
now
you
I
should
got
be
to
able
now I
to.
have
gotta
debt
document
with the hospital that
See?
the doctor that I stopped going to, and they're like, "Well, you need to pay for prenatal care." Like I'm not paying y'all for nothing.
If you talk to the right
You
people,
barely
you
did
can,
it.
you can get that. Yeah, you can get that
barely
knocked out.
did it.
I saw you once
Yeah.
a month.
For real though.
It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
and they taught us it's real. That's real though. I guess you just gotta sit to having a black physician. That's how it should be anyway.
That's what
because
everything-
they're gonna understand you more than the white people are. You
They
know what I mean?
care.
I mean, there's some good. Don't get me wrong. There's some good white doctors out here, but the majority of them,
Yeah.
They
You
in it
still
for
don't
the
think
money.
about it like that.
Yeah,
Just going
they
to get it. You
understand.
got
They
to just
want
have
the
faith that
money.
they're gonna treat you good. Though.
yeah, I
Right.
know. It's just
Because they take a Hippocratic oath. They take an oath to help people.
Right.
yeah.
Ain't
For
that
real.
crazy?
You got to go to somebody that understand.
Right?
Well, I'm glad y'all cool though.
Yeah.
Y'all see, I'm like, yeah, on the
I'm
positive.
glad y'all cool
Yeah,
though.
we glad you're
glad
here.
And I'm glad y'all aligning everybody on that because I'm pretty sure a lot of sisters out here are going through that now, currently, probably. You know what I mean? So they probably heard that. It's like, shit, maybe I need to switch up my physician.
Right.
So
Actually,
y'all
that
listen
is
out there,
word.
yeah.
You should crop
Your
that piece
sisters like
out.
man.
What?
Crop that piece out.
Put
Message.
message.
Put the message. You feel me? So
Yeah, just-
people hear that.
And like even think about but like you got to realize what they be doing too. They hit you with the man, you had this kid right here. It could be your life, and you already know stress is the leading cause to disease. So you could imagine that's gonna stress you out right there. Damn, it's either me or him, and it's probably not even like that the whole time. They just know
Yeah.
this game get wicked.
Shoot, stress is the leading cause of miscarriage too.
Exactly.
So,
See, so they already know. Think about what type of stuff that is. It's either me or him, or me or her. You already know what type of stress you're gonna have with that one.
Dang.
That's a
You
crazy.
should get another level.
That's like levels because now
yeah.
your marriage might or relationship might end 'cause
See?
you don't want to choose.
Easy.
You don't know what to choose.
That's how they. That's what they doing.
Gotta stay woke.
Attack from the black family.
And that's why all my people out there that are in the medical field, you're really passionate about that. Keep going for it, y'all. Keep going for it. I know a lot of, black physicians right now that's in med school, and they're going to be good physicians. I know they are. So that's why I tell people, hey, if you want to go for that profession, go for it. Because everybody's talking about being an entrepreneur. That's cool. But we need,
We need professionals.
we need professionals. We need them actually a lot, very badly. So, yeah. Yeah. That's all I got to say.
I was gonna say, well said.
Yeah.
Summed it up.
We're from Brothers Essential on the lightning tips of the day.
Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all with these because I got to get to work in the next few. You feel me? So let me hit y'all with some essential and enlightening tips. Number 1, take care of your body and it will take care of you. Number 2, we're adults, y'all. Just tell the truth. We're going to iterate that again. This was for Jay Gaines. Number 3, don't forget, every single one of us is part of nature too. Number 4, isolate, focus, and get on with that hustle. And number 5, please remember to take your vitamins. It's chilly out here. And those are your essential and enlightening tips.
What vitamins?
Shit, get some echinacea.
Okay.
Get some elderberry. Get some
I take
ginger.
elderberry every day.
You feel me? Get your vitamin C.
Turmeric.
I was just about to say, and put some pepper.
Sea moss too, though. I got the sea moss going for y'all.
Oh,
You
CMOS,
feel me?
CMOS, okay.
Yeah, not the shitty vitamins. Go to Walmart and look around, browse around them sections. But yeah.
For sure. For sure. Well, where can they find out Ed on Instagram, social media, website, podcast, etc., etc.?
You can follow me on Instagram at IamLex__, and you can follow my podcast at Black Girl Confidential Podcast.
That sounds confidential. Hey, love it, sis.
You can follow me on Instagram at J.Leshelle. And my other Instagram at It's Love Sis. And then my podcast is Love Sis 2.0.
Ooh, Love Sis 2.0.
Yeah, that's because it's not a blog anymore. It's a podcast.
Hold on.
now.
Oh, yeah, you did say it started as a blog. You plan on still doing a little blogging on the side, though?
Yeah, so I'm alternating. Every other week it'll be a podcast episode, and then it'll be a blog every other week.
Smooth. Well, check her out, y'all. Check her out.
Yes.
What about you, brother Dony T?
Now you can follow me on IG, Donny_T2. You can type in Dony T on YouTube or Apple Music title, Dony T.
And there it is. Then.
All right, y'all set, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm all ready. How about you, family?
I am doing pretty good. And ladies and boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create,
Inspire,
spread greatness. We out
Peace,
here.
y'all.
Post a picture, y'all.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Over there, yep. We good.